Welcome back, everybody, to DragonMetal Saga session
37?
37, yes. Why did music? Oh, wait, can you guys hear the music?
Hear it slightly.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I hear it.
I don't.
I just checked the
But I'm
screen.
not.
Hi, tomfoolery.
Howdy.
Tomfoolery! Welcome. Druid and Fate.
And Lord Alex, thank you for the raid.
Alex, thank you for the raid, buddy.
Hey, thank you for the resub.
Alex was on B&B last night, and it was an amazing, or yesterday afternoon, and it was an amazing interview. Love you, Alex. Oh my God. No, it's Stormwing Thundercock, not Stormwing Thunderwing. But
Stormwing, Thunderwing, the maid. Yeah, Stormwing, Thundercock, maid.
God damn it.
Maid of Stormkeep, cleaning the streets.
He was the actual one that came up with it too, so that's funny. Like, I mean, BT called me Stormwing first, I think, and then Pelican took it a step further.
Pelican gave you the full name.
You guys, I swear.
Hi, White Seer.
Lord Xandra is here. White Seer coming on B&B. Speaking of B&B, coming on next week with a full face reveal. We're so excited and stoked for him. Once again, thank you, Pelicanon. If you find yourself randomly kicked from the server, just kidding. Just kidding.
Thank you, DeMarco, for the resub.
What's up with the resub, DeMarco? I appreciate you. I know that means a lot. What level 1 hype train? We just got started. I mean, once again, I do want to thank you guys for being patient and understanding about not having D&D last week because, you know, Stormy's brain was focused on the coming dystopian nightmare. I'm just kidding. It's not going to be that way. The world is going to keep spinning like it always has. And in 1,000 years, it won't matter. So.
Oh, wow, Tom. Foolery, thank you for this.
The Prime. Oh, thank you for sharing your Prime sub. I was about to call him, thank you for sharing your sub Prime. Wait a minute, is this a financial show? Hi guys, so let's do the intros. I'm StormyD of Storm Saga Games, and this is the DragonMetal Saga D&D campaign. And that right there is the real, true king of everything, the Doge Naboo himself.
Facts.
Druid, thank you for the 37. Holy crap. 37. And Fates was also 37. Man. I got the limit. It's exactly. They didn't fix the stream together yet. Correct. They did not. But we spent an hour, actually it was more like 40 minutes. 45 minutes or so. Thanks to these guys' patience, we spent 45 minutes rebuilding the scenes just using Discord only. And so, oh my God, thank you for the biddies. Arigato gozaimasu. Yeah. So if the video quality isn't quite as good, it seems a little bit dimmer, it's because of that. It's because, you know, when you do it only on Discord, there's a limit on how good it can look. So,
Yeah.
Druid always seems a bit dimmer.
Wait, like up here or just?
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
It's hollow.
For a second, the look on her face was like what I do, like visually dimmer is what you were thinking in your brain.
Yeah, there it was.
Yeah.
The light bulb was not on. Come over and go.
It's
So
really
mean.
a personality hire.
Making the first BG3 thumbnail since forever. Hell
Right
yeah.
on, that's cool, dude. Right on. Everyone go check out White Seer Gaming's YouTube content as well.
Do you think we could make that a little bit warmer?
Yeah.
I mean,
Warmer?
you can fiddle with it. I don't touch that shit.
Yeah, I know.
I just leave it be.
Diddly doodle.
By the way, can you guys hear the music? Talking to chat, obviously. I can.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's right, Druid. You said that you. I forget that you also. So you. How do you do that? How do you listen to chat and me at the same time? Does it echo?
Well, I just unmute the stream.
And just hope for the best.
Yeah. And
Oh,
then
okay.
I mute the stream when I'm done.
Is the volume of the music a decent volume, or does it need to go a little higher?
What's up, monkey?
Okay.
2 ears, 1 in each.
I'd say it's
Say
fine
it's fine?
too. I agree with
Great.
Alex.
Well, that's 2 opinions, and one of them is a tech genius, and the other is
Yes. So,
yeah. Druid. Well, I'll be honest with you though. I think that she's a tech genius too. She just doesn't like to admit it or believe it. And she figures software stuff out super quick. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you do. All right. Well, all right. Back to it. Like I said, session 37 has officially commenced, and let's do intros. Right over here next to me with the fuzzy red ears.
Hi everybody, I'm Shae, the Grey Elf Ranger, played by StarKitty.
Okay.
Yep.
And then since the person that said yup, please introduce yourself, sir yup. No, you said yup, not her. Don't point at her.
No, she did. It was
Ventriloquism?
no, I was gonna try to think of something funny, but I couldn't.
I ruined it too. Sorry.
Hello, everybody. I'm Merrik, and I'm played by extirpatefate. Oh, and Echo is also played by both extirpatefate and StormyD. It's a collaborative effort.
Indeed, it's awesome. I can't quite read that over here. Limerosol God?
let me solo God.
Oh, Lemmy Solo God. Hey, Lemmy
Oh,
Solo
Lemmy
God.
Solo.
Welcome back.
We met them
Yeah.
through Mighty Mango Mates.
Right. Back into intros. Thank you, extirpatefate, for the intro. Again, both itsStarKitty and extirpatefate are streamers. Their links are below. Go check them out. Next, right next to extirpatefate is the green-haired goblin gremlin goddess herself. We can't quite tell which one of those things she is. Probably both.
I'm Druid IRL, who's played by Thyra.
That too. Mm-hmm. We collected an emote. What did I need to click on it?
Actually, Thyra?
Did we automatically get it?
I don't have my caffeinated zombie. I left it in the
And
kitchen.
last but not least, the Nanner Lord himself. Please introduce yourself, sir.
Hi, I am BT, and this is a mask that I've presented for all of you.
Indeed. All right.
And I play Sindri.
Mm-hmm. And you played Sindri.
Sorcerer Rock Gnome.
Okay, so now we need.
That has a peg leg in his possession.
He does.
Can't forget that.
He has
don't
two
forget the
peg
peg
legs
leg.
in his possession. One's in his pants and one is in his backpack.
A peg leg and a kickstand.
Do you really want to kick it? That would be kind of
No.
like not right.
Well, you just lean it out so you can take a rest.
I mean, he is only 3'2", right?
Oh man, he doesn't need to
Correct.
kick anything down.
So yeah. Anyway,
All right.
so the recap from the last session was basically some downtime for the group, some RPing. The party members could not meet with the arms master, but they built up to that, and that's the first thing that we'll be doing today. And then get going over the main mission, the next mission that comes down the pipe. And But last week, they had accomplished, they were back resting from their experience on Mount Borea, which was a little bit painful. Speaking of painful, the big thing that happened during their downtime was that Miss Thyra grew her wings. They popped out of her back, and so she now has wings that she has to try and hide while in Progentica. And, well, maybe not just in Progentica, but
In general.
yeah. And I'm blanking on the other thing that you guys interacted with someone.
We went to the Guild Song and the Bell Tome Society.
Right. Thank you. Yes, the two.
I will say, be impressed that I remembered that because I didn't even look at notes.
Good
that I
job.
don't actually have written
Good job.
down.
I am too.
And Shae and Thyra went to the mall.
Right.
And then we
Shae and
went to the
Thyra went
mall.
to the mall. Right.
And then you went to the
The
mall.
two mages went to the mage clubs, and the two warriors went shopping at the mall.
Yeah, we got yoga pants.
They got yoga pants and avoided
And stuff for Milo.
stuff for Milo, and
And
avoided the strange lingerie store.
It's not practical.
It's not practical.
Exactly. All right, and that's basically the recap. That's pretty much. It was comedy, hijinks, and rest and relaxation. They also did some planning. We talked about spells, new spells that the wizard with his friend the sorcerer are developing, and they're trying to. I think. Refresh my memory. Did you both your characters wanted to wait and think about and get back to those two societies, those two clubs, about whether you wanted to join?
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Okay. Well then, I guess that's something we'll role play, and I believe there was some other stuff that we wanted to role play today too. But besides the fact that you're going to go shopping at the Arms Master, there was also that tailor shop that you wanted to go back to. What was the name of that one? Did anybody write that down?
I didn't because I
It was
didn't
the
go.
Emporium. Something Emporium.
Yep, I definitely did not write it down.
Freya's Emporium. I
Wow.
did write it down.
You did. It was whose Emporium?
Freya.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And
Thank
use
you.
the password to get in.
Thank you for writing it down.
Which Shae wrote it down.
All right. So,
Well, the password was given to us.
right.
Yeah,
But
we didn't know what that
Stormy
was.
never said out loud what the password is. This is written down on paper and handed to us.
Password was password.
Password is.
The O is a 0.
I even see the Pelican and said that, so we both got it at the same time.
We were all thinking the same thing at the same time as Pelican. Yeah, not just you and BT. Come on now. All right. So where were we?
It's all because of Druid's chat.
Individual recaps. Here we go. We're going to use the shiny purple die to decide who goes first.
Mr. Papalal.
1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll do it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, they were right. Thyra, please share what stood out most to your character last week, or last session, I should say.
Well, besides experiencing this thing called a maul, I had wings explode out of my back, which was quite the adventure. Now we just have to find a way to cleverly hide them on a very everyday, regular basis. And I am not looking forward to that. When I was sitting with Shae and we were on the the clock talk, they were talking about these models that often wear wings from that one impractical shop that we visited. So
Good.
I might be able to strategically hide them, but we'll see, I guess.
Well said.
They kept a straight face.
Definitely
That was
worth a fist bump on that one.
Good one.
And BT totally missed it too.
Be right.
It's all right. Basically, Thyra made an interesting comment about the models that sometimes wear wings at that impractical clothing store. All right.
That elicited the same response out of us.
All right. Who's next? Anyone taking bets?
Merrik.
I'm gonna bet on myself.
Yeah.
It was Merrik.
Fucking StarKitty and I sharing a brain cell over that one.
That's not yours.
I know it's not my brain cell, but come on, I just need it every once in a while.
He was trying to steal my Bowser shell.
That's funny. Well, it was quite interesting. The guild song is intriguing. I think I'm gonna join these guys, or at least try to. It's a little pricey for me, so I think we might have to wait a little bit before I can pay my dues. I never thought things would be more expensive than the academy at home, but anyway. Beltome Society is quite interesting. They don't particularly care for me much, though they tolerate me, and that's fine. Much like everybody else around here. Except for you, Echo. I know you love me, right? Right? You don't answer that. However, I'm used to you slap me in the face with your wing, Echo. But Thyra, that fucking hurt. When that shit came out, when we were watching, what is it? What does Sindri call it? He calls it the telly. Yeah, when we were watching that, and that shit just happened, I don't want to get hit like that again. Hey, do you have an idea on how to not have Thyra slap me with her wings again? I don't know. Maybe Sindri has an idea. Sindri? Fuck. Where'd he go?
There he is.
Yep, found him.
Speaking
I'm
of,
using stealth. You can't find me.
Sindri, get out of the electrical cabinet.
Sindri.
Yes, Merrik?
Why you covered it? You know what? Never mind.
I can't help it. There was cobwebs under there. Anyway. Definitely seems like the enchanting place is, I think that's gonna work out. I definitely think that's definitely something I want to do. How many definitelys with that? It doesn't matter. I am curious to see what the baker's going to produce for us today. I definitely have a hankering for some pastries. Hopefully Merrik will get that ring that he wanted as well. Because if he doesn't, he's going to whinge like a bitch all day. Shae, what are you up to?
What? Huh? What? What? Sorry. My turn?
It is.
Yeah, you're up.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Miller, are you ready? Okay. Wow. Dear Journal, it's me, Shae. Journal? 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 Why do I hear a bell? Oh yeah, Miss Thyra's got wings. She has the wings. That means she can fly. That's so awesome and cool. Oh, I wonder if she can teach Milo to fly better. Must consult Milo and Miss Thyra. Note to self. P.S. Journal Shae is a little traumatized. Is that the word? Traumatized? Miss Thyra took Shae to the mall. Shae hasn't seen that many people in one place at the same time. It was super scary. It was a horde of living people. Not undead. Which is a lot scarier. The living people, not the undead. The living. And there are lots of places to buy things. And oh yeah, more strange food. Like booba tea? Is it booba tea? Nachos, gyros, and this thing called popcorn. Shae was a little confused about that. But it was yummy. Miss Thyra and I found lots of good stuff, lots of impractical stuff, and stuff for Milo and for Echo. Also, yeah, the mall was very, very busy and scary. P.P.S. Journal, Shae can confirm Milo is more cat than dragon. Milo loves boxes over toys. P.P.P.S. Journal, Shae is more in awe of her friends and how smart they are compared to Shae. Mr. Sindri is always thinking of things to make. Shae heard him talking about making a burning hands device that he calls a thrower of flames. Shae approves of this device if Mr. Sindri makes it for her.
Head, I'm writing that shit down. Shae wants flamethrower.
Yes.
Can you just imagine?
Shae will get a flamethrower as long as Stormy allows me to make one.
I mean, either I would use it definitely back on my home planet.
Sindri, we could use Dragon's Breath as an enchantment. What?
Or just
Or Ragnar's Scorcher.
there's already a spell for that. Burning Hands is
Many
like
ways we could do it.
Burning Hands. Oh, is Dragon's Breath a spell?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh,
I have it.
So do I.
I know you have it as an ability. I didn't realize you had it that there was also a spell. Interesting.
Yeah, Fate has it too.
Yeah, I've only got it as a spell.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Well, thank you for the lovely recaps, everybody. And with that, we're gonna go chat dark and jump into the role play. I appreciate you all for coming out and enjoy the show. We'll see you all at intermission.
I mean, look, I can see it.
What?
Oh, we're just amazed that we could actually like make it full screen, that we could see everything
Clearly.
So.
So that's this is actually a net positive over the stream together for you guys then.
Yeah.
Sweet. Well, we'll stick to this from now on. After the stream together.
I mean, it fucks up that often. Definitely.
Yeah.
With every update, they're like, we're gonna add a new feature. Why don't you
Fine,
just work on
stream
the
together's
features?
down for 2 months.
Yeah.
Yep.
Why don't you just work on the features you already have?
That would be too easy.
Yeah. I don't even know what they added. It baffles me that it just destroyed the performance so much. Like it was like a slideshow. He was at like 15 frames per second. It was terrible. It was just with BT in. We didn't even try it with Druid in there. So. Oh well. Moving on.
Anyway, whatever.
Just occurred to me, we could still do the trick where we get in stream together and don't use the video or audio at all. Just so we have the +1 thing, the +2
Yeah.
thing. But all right. You all find yourselves at home after all of your shopping and some I guess you guys met with the two clubs and had to do some thinking. And I'm gonna let you guys take it away because I know that there's some discussions about the clubs. I'm assuming that you want to get feedback from your friends about the clubs, and they want to tell you all about the mall and the Freya's Emporium tailor shop. And I'm assuming that I know BT did his homework. Did Druid and Fate do their or Shae and Merrik? Not Shae. Thyra and Merrik, did you guys do your homework?
This week has been a mess. So I'm not gonna lie, I totally forgot.
What about the previous
I'm so
week?
sorry.
It's all right.
Just to look at the uncommon magic.
Yeah, I wanted you to look at the common and uncommon magical clothing items and see if there was
guess
something
what
that you
I'll do.
wanted that you could potentially look for in that tailor shop. So we'll get to that. Let's start off with the role play with each other. Right back. Someone had someone's coffee ran right through her. No,
No.
well, she's getting something else.
Naboo, could you collect your beagle glitter, please? It's floating.
Maybe it was because I called it homework. I shouldn't have called it homework. I know I wouldn't have wanted to do it either if someone had called it homework. As a kid, I hated homework more than anything ever.
Yeah.
What's funny is this, when I was in college, technically you sort of had homework because there were lots of essays you had to write that you couldn't really write while in class. But I didn't mind that because I could do it whenever I wanted and just turn it in by the deadline. But this whole idea that each day you go home and have to do homework, I'm like, F you, I'm here to learn here. I have my own life outside of school that I want to live. Anyway, what you doing? You
Looking at magic items.
okay? So apparently you forgot to do that too.
No, I had an idea of
You had
what I
some
wanted.
ideas?
I didn't write them down.
That's right, because I remember you did tell me about it. All right. Well, I believe Fate, you said that you had a role play you wanted to do with Shae. You still looking at
Yeah.
items?
Honestly, there wasn't really much that I particularly wanted.
Really?
The only thing that really would jump out at me is if they had something that would allow me to see through magical darkness.
Okay, gotcha. Well, we'll
Yeah,
get you guys are ready to go to
and-
that store.
Yeah.
To be fair,
and Thyra-
as a spellcaster, most of the stuff is above rare. That'll help you out from what I noticed.
Yeah, and I would just want a cloak to cover my wings, really. And a belt of hill giant strength at some point.
I thought that
about
we had
clout?
already you had already at that place found the cloak that you wanted. Pretty sure. You
Well,
watched
we
the
never went
episode
there.
again. Didn't you guys get a cloak there for her to
Oh,
cover up?
no, you ordered one.
Not a magic.
Oh, she ordered it. That's
Yeah.
right. She ordered it.
I
And it
know
was,
someone
I
watched the
think-
episode yesterday.
I think it was a cloak of disguise self, basically. Yeah.
Oh.
So, and that was the point
7,000.
of you guys doing your homework, because now
Paid
when you
for
go
it.
back, pick it up, you can shop around and look for something.
Yeah. Because that's all that Thyra really wanted.
Mm-hmm.
And yoga pants, apparently.
Yeah.
For the gym.
Well, keep in mind, there's gloves, there's belts, there's boots, there's bracers. So there's lots of things that can do lots of things. So be thinking about, even if it's not something that's in the book, if it's something that you can think of and ask if you can get something that of one of those items, or it could be a vest, for crying out loud. There's lots of creativity there. Sash. Just pick something that you would like it to do, and it's possible that it already exists. If not, maybe we can make something. So, Shae and Merrik back at home before we've gone on back to the Emporium.
Hi, Shae.
Shae's just sitting in their living room drinking her booba tea. Yes, Mr. Merrik, did you call me?
Yeah, I had a question for you.
Am I having the answer?
All right. So when we were hanging out with Wanda, and we got this lovely, or rather, I snagged this lovely spell book. There's a couple of spells in here that are quite interesting, but I wanted to know what you felt about them, because they do fall under the category of necromancy.
Mr. Merrik, are you telling me you're going to be a necromancer?
No, I don't particularly have any desire to do that outright. However, there are a couple of spells that I haven't encountered before. And I figure either understanding how they work can drive new ideas and spells I might also be able to create or utilize, and understanding how that functions could provide some other insight on defeating undead. I didn't want to really learn and practice them yet because I didn't know how you felt about it, and I didn't want to have you feel that I was trying to honestly be a necromancer or show favoritism towards undead.
Okay, good. As long as you're not becoming a necromancer, then Shae will not feel super uncomfortable around you and give you side-eye all the time, like Milo does to me.
Then Milo goes, meow.
I understand that side-eye. I get the same from Thyra sometimes. I shoot a glance over at Thyra, like,
Who's over there with Echo, like stretching out her wings and closing them.
Wing exercises.
Yeah.
Wing yoga. That's why she needed the yoga
like,
pants.
Yeah, Echo's like preening and like trying to help you understand how to clean. How do you clean them? Imagine the size of your pin feathers.
Oh Lord.
Imagine eating a pin feather of somebody.
That's probably more dangerous than my sword,
Yeah.
in all honesty.
Anyway, something that I did notice about at least some of these spells is that it appears that a lot of context of at least these spells that I can so far kind of understand are kind of just the opposite of healing. They are intrinsically tied. Life and death are part of the same cycle. So, figured it might have some interesting concepts involved, but I would like your blessing before I just dive into it.
So you're saying that these spells are the opposite of healing, so they hurt undead?
I don't
Shae
quite
doesn't understand.
know. So necromantic energy is the opposite of life energy. So learning one side can help understand the other.
Okay.
You must know how to do harm before you can stop harm.
I think I saw that on somebody's moving picture on whatever platform I was looking at. But yes, go ahead.
No, that's all.
Talk.
But I didn't want to just start learning them without talking to you about it first. If you'd rather me not, I understand, and I will respect that. I will study them from afar.
Now, Mr. Merrik, I know you're a very smart person, and I know you loves to learn, and Shae does not want to stop you from learning more things, but please remember that with great power comes great responsibility.
All the way up.
Okay, spider chick.
And sometimes the power over undead can be very overwhelming, but if Shae looks at it from a different viewpoint, if you learning about necromantic stuff will help you get over your ick so you can go to my homeworld, then Shae will go for it. Cause Shae always worries about you if we go back to my homeworld.
It's your homeworld's fine. It's just that dog fucking creeped me out, man. Like, it's the first time anything like that has rattled me in that same way. It's much like when you need the glasses of sun when you got here. Same kind of surprise, and I didn't quite know how to handle that. And when they die, they don't just die because they're already dead. We have to re-dead and then burn. I've gotten the burning down pretty good. Yeah, it's the undead that give me the ick, not your homeworld specifically. It's just what's on it.
My homeworld is filled with lots of undead.
Precisely. I thank you for giving me your blessing to study these.
Now Shae's gonna be completely honest, sometimes she may still give you side-eye.
That's fair. I will say, and I'll just like flip to the page that Wither and Bloom is on, and just be like, this one is actually kind of a bit of both. It's probably the most intriguing. It harms and helps at this. It's kind of cool. At least to me.
I mean, if you're gonna explain all the different spells to her, Shae will just sit there and listen.
Yeah, I will just go into like why I like this one and why I'm like, this one's cool, but I probably will never like learn it. So for at least as of now, it won't take anything of like raise undead or anything that conjures or reanimates something, because I feel that's not what I want to do, though I would like to study it to understand how it works. We'd be looking at things like Wither and Bloom, Blight, you might as well hit it, right? And just go in the why I want to look at this, why I want to understand that, why, what is intriguing about this one versus that, and just kind of lay it all out of what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
So you have some comfort, at least I hope.
Yeah, generally, like, from Shae's perspective, if you can explain to her why you're interested in taking these necromantic spells and provide her with like
Reason?
reasoning, she'll be like,
Yeah.
Okay, I think I understand. But as long as it continues to help you learn, then maybe eventually Shae can learn some of these spells too. But I kindly doubt it. But who knows?
Well, I am happy to tell you all of my findings, and if you would like to attempt to learn one, I'm happy to try to teach you.
Yes. Shae would like to learn more about magics.
Well, I will make more for you, but for now, I have these. And I plop down 2 of the flame arrows because I know there needs to be enough time to make enough. I've kind of decided that I'm going to do in this 2 weeks in my free time. I'm going to work on 2 spells a day, whether they be making a scroll or adding to my spell book.
Okay, so I gotcha.
Oh,
Yeah, so
wow.
we can just go through all that. But yeah,
I did have an idea as well, Merrik, because you gave me 2 scrolls of invisibility, so I'm going to give one to Shae. Because I can also cast greater invisibility now, so...
well, fine then. No, absolutely. Yours to do with what you wish.
So, if you want to add this scroll to your bag, Shae?
Wait, Mr. Sindri, are you saying that there's a difference between... There's 2 different types of invisibility? Shae doesn't understand.
Yes, so the first invisibility, you can't do anything without it breaking the invisibility. So if you, say, hit somebody with your sword whilst you were using invisible as the spell, you would then break the invisibility. Whereas greater invisibility, you could strike somebody and stay invisible. BT thinks.
Yeah.
Yes, that's correct, BT. Mhm.
Yeah. I was just like, I haven't read it that much or that recently.
Yeah, no, you're right.
And then Thyra walks into the conversation and Echo's just hanging off her wing, trying to preen one of her long flight feathers. Off on the side.
It's like one of those like little lovebirds that are like chewing on paper. It's just
Yeah, he's just trying to preen one of the feathers that's twice as long as him.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to, and they just walk up and this bird's just dangling off.
Miss Thyra, your wings are so pretty.
Thank you. They are still highly uncomfortable.
Mr. Merrik, what is Echo doing?
That is a very good question.
yeah, it's called preening. He's trying to clean your feathers.
Are they dirty?
I mean,
What was that accent?
I'm gonna say dirty.
Dirty.
What was that?
Did someone redeem the sexy druid fancy voice?
My least favorite fucking thing ever created on anybody's stream.
so it's not necessarily straight, like outright that they're dirty, but it is a calming thing, and it's just a hygiene thing. It's also how you ever noticed how Echo's kind of dusty sometimes?
I have noticed that.
Yeah, it's that's the coating on his feathers when the new ones come in that you got to break off. So that's also part of. I don't know if you're going to do that or not, but he's just doing what he knows best.
Sindri's cracking up in the
It's just like-
corner.
Yeah, no, he's.
So wait, if she runs into a window, is she going to leave a Thyra imprint?
No, she'll probably just bust through it.
Oh yeah, that window would not be staying.
Yeah, I would advise you not fly into the in the open air, the city, lest you get sucked into an engine.
No capes.
Yeah, no, and other birds will preen others that are in their flock. So,
Oh,
yeah, he likes you, so.
thank you for explaining.
You're welcome.
What were you guys talking about?
Magic.
Mm.
Yeah, our little gathering was about magic, that's all.
For a second, Shae thought Mr. Merrik was going to be a necromancer, but he cleared that up. Because Shae, if Mr. Merrick's going to be a necromancer, then Shae would be super uncomfortable.
I understand that.
I'm happy you're not going to become a necromancer. I'd hate to have to fight you.
I'd hate to have to fight you too.
Well, at this point, then Raven's Edge pipes in and says, "But not all necromancers are necessarily evil, right? Your friend that you met in the haunt, leader of that tribe of unique, unliving creatures. I believe she's a variant of a necromancer, yes? Something called a necromaster?
But Miss Evelyn was not alive but not dead at the same time, so it confused Shae exactly what she was.
The same.
Well, look at it like this. I'm a person, but I'm also a sword.
Yeah, no, that hits my brain too. But I get it.
So we're going to the Emporium.
To the Emporium first. What time? Sindri, did is it Grimbane? Right?
Yes, Grimbane.
All right. Yeah, okay. I thought of Grimjaw and I was like, wait, no, I think that's Bleach.
Yes.
Yeah. Sindri, did Grimbane send you when we were able to meet with the baker?
I don't know. I'll have to have a look.
Okay. I can't remember if that was today or tomorrow.
Sindri
Okay, caught
opens
up.
up his emails to check. I have something from
Edward.
someone called DM. Seems to be the organizer of things and times. I don't know.
No.
Some might
I
say
know
he
that.
has godlike power in this world.
Oh, it's just a direct message, mate. Like,
All right.
Ah.
I've just
I
been
think I've been
ignoring
watching too much
those.
theory crafting.
All right. So,
What, Shae?
you guys, is that what you guys want to do? You want to go to the tailor next?
yeah. I figured today's the same day we'd end up going to the arms dealer.
Oh, no. You can go. Oh, okay. That's true. That was what you're talking about
Yeah.
with setting up when to talk to the arms master. Yes, you talk to Grimbane and he tells you when it's set up for, and if you want to go to the tailor before, you can.
Yeah, I figured might as well do that and then come back, do our normal shopping and then our shady shopping.
Mhm.
Shade shopping.
Shady shopping.
Gotcha.
Well, she
All
does
right.
like it shady.
You go back to Freya's Emporium. If I remember correctly, Freya was an elven lady.
I don't have that much notes. I just put the name of the place.
Well, your orders, your orders here. It's all good now.
Excellent, thank you.
And you'll be paying how?
This place is nice.
With this thing.
Right. Did anyone at least write down how much?
7,000.
Yeah.
So remember to take that from
700 plus the
your,
zero.
your cut there, Druid.
Yep, done. Minus, yep.
Cool.
And I brought my friends here to see if there was anything that they would like from the shop.
Oh, thank you. It's always good to have new customers. You came at a good time. We're a bit slow. There's no one in the Emporium at the moment. Have a look around. See what strikes your fancy. If you have any requests, let me know.
Yeah. Do you happen to have anything that real quick with Freya's Emporium? Is it a freaking spot for realm runners, or do we need to be a little bit more vague on the magic items we're looking for?
Oh no, it is a spot that's one of the reasons why it's got the whole secret password and everything is.
Oh, got it. Yep. Okay. Cool.
You're good.
Yeah. Do you happen to have anything that allows you to see through like magical darkness?
Believe we had some night vision goggles on hand once before, but don't think they only confer regular dark vision. To see through magical darkness would be a much more powerful item. And you might have to look to one of the Omega Corps for something like that. I'm sorry.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's okay. I kind of figured. I know it's arguably a bit niche, but never hurts to ask.
Indeed.
I did have one request. Do you have any boots of striding and springing?
That's a fairly common item. Let's have a look at the mystical boots that we have over in our shoe section.
So Thyra.
I thought we got your character with those already. I thought you had
No, I'm just going to do an interaction that'll make you understand this.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead then.
I remember when we found these boots that you were also interested in them. The one I have a home. I presume I'm just wearing casual boots right now. But if you take the boots of Longstrider, and I'll give you my ring of jumping as well, because then I'll just take these boots of striding, and it kind of balances it out, and you'll get the extra movement, whereas my movement will just be set to 30. And I don't know how you roleplay saying what your movement's going to be moved to.
Right. That's fine. I get it.
Your little legs can finally keep up again.
Well, that's it.
That sounds
that
excellent.
Way, I get the increase and my ring of get the ability of my jumping, but also you get the increase with having the Longstrider boots. So
refresh my memory. Longstrider adds 10 to her movement.
Yes.
So she'd be moving at 40 instead of 30.
Yeah, and I get boosted up the 5 to 30.
What did I tell you your fly speed was?
You didn't.
Ah. Initially, your fly speed will be the same as your walking speed, except for this first. I mean, I guess mission levels are the same now. So, I would say you're going to start out a little bit awkward and slow. So at first it'll be 20 feet, but at some point, it'll go
I'm
up to 30
assuming
feet.
the boots won't affect it.
Unfortunately, the boots, don't boost your fly speed.
That sounds excellent, Sindri.
Actually, never mind everything I just
you're
said.
a little bit miffed that you didn't get the boots before, but obviously I move a bit slower than you guys, having the shorter legs.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Not this way,
It was
we
only
get
fair.
the best of both worlds. And you get the ring of jump as well.
And I will accept that. Thank
So,
you.
forget everything I just said. I'm just going to say that you've spent enough downtime with Milo and Echo, especially, that you will have gotten to your regular 30-foot movement with your wings. For now, at your next level, it'll go up to 40 feet. And then the next level after that, it'll go up to 50 feet. But that'll be where it maxes out now. I think. Let me double check what the regular price just.
Or like 60 feet would be cool. But
Hey, at least you get your wings now. I don't get mine until I'm 18. Although I get dragon wings. Fucking dragon wings on a gnome.
you'll match Milo. I match Echo.
I'll just fall on my back from the balance of the wings. I've turtled!
With your little legs.
Says you have a flying speed equal to your walking speed. Yeah. So, but I'm giving you a little bit of a boost. Actually, I'll say for now it's just equal to your walking speed. And
That's fine. I accept.
And all right, so she's like, yes, I do have. She does show you. She has boots of striding and springing available, and they're 5,000 credits.
Now, milady, since I've brought in my friends here, and I didn't ask for a discount for my stuff, is there any way that discount could be passed to my friend here?
Tell you what, why don't you, since you come in as a package deal of people, once everybody has found something that they want, we can work out a discount on the total.
Excellent.
Negotiate. Since you brought in extra customers, I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
How about you, little lady? Was there something that you were looking for?
Do you have anything that can help with bows and arrows?
What do you mean?
This is for archery.
Kind of like helping me either use the weapon better or maybe kind of like, I don't know, do more damage?
As a matter of fact, I do have over here,
Thank you, Bubba, for the raid.
whoa, Baba with the raid. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you, buddy. How you doing?
Daddy Bubba.
Love you, man.
Motherfucker.
Thank you, Raiders, for coming and hanging out with us. I do have braces of archery on hand. In fact, I have 2 pair.
Okay, would like one pair, please. Is that okay, Miss Thyra?
I'm sorry? I did not hear what you said.
Is it okay if she gets some bracers of archery?
Absolutely.
How about you, Warrioress? Would you like to be? Would you find these useful at all? Since we have 2 pair.
I'll accept a pair.
Let's see
on the
what the
price,
cost
of
is.
course.
These are
Is that a molecular?
uncommon, so they're these cost 10,000 each.
Okay.
Again, it will be depending on the final price if I
Of
would
course.
like those bracers.
So we have, so far, we have his boots for, what did I say they were 5,000, and the 2 braces. So we're looking at 25,000 for these items. Was there anything else that you all were particularly intrigued by?
Merrik, I know you would like to save some money for the bakery.
Wait, Druid, are you currently wearing any kind of bracers?
Wearing my bracers that I have engraved with my runes on them,
Okay.
but those are non-magical.
So you don't mind, like you can't really wear 2 sets of bracers?
I would just have to recarve my runes.
Something else? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I guess technically, yeah. Now, she does say, if you want, I see that well, actually, would you be in, like, yeah, you probably wouldn't be wearing your gear when you guys traveled out and about. You would be in, like, civvies clothes, sort of, right? I mean, I guess for the mages, it doesn't matter.
We'd
But
basically be in disguise for us,
Yeah.
regular for everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. If Merrik went to the mall, he would come out wearing tech wear because it's probably the closest thing to like magic in this space that would make sense.
Yeah. So I'll say that the second set of bracers of archery are not they're not bracers of archery, they're gloves of archery. So that way you can just wear them underneath the if that's cool for you, Druid.
Say that one more time.
I was gonna say that she has an option, a third option. Instead of 2 bracers of archery, she also has 1 gloves of archery that you could wear underneath your current bracers if you wanted to.
Yes, I would rather that.
You'd rather that, okay. Same price. And your handsome friend, she says, speaking to Merrik. Is there anything that he wants? Might I recommend this wonderful vest of resistance?
A vest of resistance.
Mm-hmm.
Elaborate.
How did I know that was going to be how you asked?
Because he's role-playing his character very well. Effectively, this vest is very similar to a cloak of resistance. It gives you advantage on saving throws while wearing it, except, oh wow, that's a rare item, so it's going to be a bit pricey. So it's a vest instead of a cloak, but it gives you advantage on saving throws.
Can it be used with armor?
Of course, it's a vest. Well, that and also, it depends on your armor, I suppose. For the most part, though, you can fit the vest over or under, if your armor would allow it. But remember that your armor is the special coat now. So it really that coat you got from the Pirate King is badass because it's way easier to fit other types of gear with
stuff with it, yeah,
than a standard set of armor.
How much is it?
Let me check that real quick. All I'm getting is the cost of the actually, you know what, I'm going to retcon it. Advantage on all your savings is a bit strong, and it is a rare item. I'm going to make this like the 3.5 version. And she says, well, I have a couple of different options. I have a Cloak of Resistance Tier 1 or Cloak of Resistance Tier 2. I don't have anything more advanced than that. The Cloak of Resistance Tier 1 is 10,000, and the Cloak of Resistance Tier 2 is 40,000. And so what that means is it would give you +1 or +2 to all your saving throws.
Do those tend to move frequently? Like, do people buy them a lot?
Say again?
Is that an item that you tend to regularly carry, or do they tend to fly off the shelves?
Well, I mean, kind of both. I tend to keep those in stock. It's not like there's, new realm runners popping up every day, but there's only the bottom line is sometimes, to be clear, many of these are second-hand items. So I want you to know that.
That's it.
But of course, being magical, they're in excellent tip-top shape. And of course, I take extra good care of them as well, using magical mending. So magical mending tools, machines.
I will say I am quite intrigued. However, I have been saving my money for a particular item that I've already kind of agreed to. So I will say this: I would love to come back and get it at some point, if you still have it. Either one, I don't know just yet, but I do want to at least honor the agreement that I have made.
Gotcha.
Previously.
Well, if you would like, so I will share this, that the vest is a bit rarer. Most of the time it comes in a cloak form. So normally they're a little bit more expensive. They go for a little bit more than the cloaks. But I was obviously trying to hard sell you. But I understand that you have a budget. How about this? You can put it on a temporary layaway and perhaps come and pick it up again in a month's time. I'll set it aside in the back for you. She seems to be, just very happy to help you out.
How much for the layaway?
Oh, you don't have to, I'll trust you. You won't have to put any down. Because after the month time, if you haven't returned, then I will just put it back on display.
Okay. I'll take the big one.
Did you say the pink one? There isn't multiple colors. There's just one there.
No, it's the big
Oh my
one,
God,
as
it's
in
pink.
the.
And it's not pink.
I know it's right
I'm
behind
sorry.
you. Don't turn around, BT. Yeah, the more expensive one that gives me +2.
Okay.
I'll ask if she'll put that one on layaway. If she's comfortable with that, then excellent. If not, then if she would rather have the one that is less expensive on layaway because it's layaway, I would respect that. I understand it is a business.
Right on. Yes. She says, that's fine. To be honest, the higher end ones don't quite sell as often, simply because the Omega, I compete in a small and niche market down here for new realm runners for the most part. And the more advanced realm runners that would want something like this typically get it from the Omega Corp that sponsors them. However they handle that, I'm sure that they still pay for it, right? But in this instance, I can sell the tier 1 versions pretty easily, and the tier 2 versions, it's actually better for me that you want that one, because it will hold easier.
Okay.
Just so I can write it down, what was the price again?
40,000.
40,000.
Done. Written down and listed.
What out of character? One other thing to make note of: you can have that, and if you have, I don't remember. Do you have a ring or any kind of protection device that boosts your AC and your saving throws at all?
Me? No.
That's fine. I just thought that you can get items like this, like a cloak of protection or a vest of protection, that give you a bonus to both your AC and your saving throw. But I will share also that doesn't make this thing a dud, because I'm gonna rule for this game world that it will stack with a ring or cloak of protection. Or
gotcha.
item of
Okay.
protection. Normally the same
the
kinds of
only
bonuses don't stack, but since this is a I'm kind of making up something as we go along. It's a resistance bonus, not a protection bonus. So
Gotcha. Yeah. The only thing that I have that gives me any amount of buff is the spell focus that I got from Sindri.
Gotcha.
Everything else is my armor and me.
Gotcha.
Yeah. All right.
Cuckoo.
Well, so then, since you're going to put that one on lay, oh yes, you had something else, Merrik.
I had a question. You said a lot of these are secondhand, given the nature of your business. Is there anything in particular that you're looking for?
Well, as you can see, any type of magical clothing item. I don't have the budget to buy more powerful items. Plus, more powerful items tend to be snatched up by the Omega Corps for whatever they do with them. And but you know, if you have, like, the best thing that I can say is keep your items in good shape. When you find something better, think about bringing, you know, selling this to me. I can't afford the higher end items. There are people out there who can, but I can definitely offer, you know, with negotiation, a decent price for buying them.
Absolutely. I was just curious on your relative policy with that because, you know, I imagine we'll probably have something that we can either barter, trade, or include with, and or sell to you in the future.
To be clear, I want you to know that, of course, I'm running a business. So when I either purchase, if I purchase something, then the negotiation starts at 50% of its sell value. And if you're particularly charismatic and are able to negotiate a good rate, I can go up from there. But I lost track what I was saying. So
You've still got to make a profit at the end of the day.
exactly.
We understand that.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, not a problem. I just wanted to know what your policies were on that, so that way we could be mindful as well. We like to make friends.
She gives you a salute. No finger salute.
Aside from that, I'm good, guys.
All right.
Okay.
Is this everything, or
So
did
that
you?
sets us at 32 shelf price.
32? How did we get to that? I thought we were 25.
2 10s, a 7, and a 5.
What was the 7?
The 7
My
was for the cloak.
Oh, right. So, who wants to do the negotiation for a discount? She's already asked for one, so that's a good start. Convince me that you'll. I mean, and she brought customers here, so I already have a number in mind of a discount. But convince me that there's a reason why I should give you better, and we'll see how we can do this.
Thyra, I know you started this, but if I may.
Absolutely, Sindri. I was about to usher you forward anyway.
Thank you.
Oh, the cute little one. Hello, sir.
Good day to you. I just want to put an idea forwards for you for the start of this negotiation. I'm going to be joining a group of enchanters soon, so I might be able to swing some favors your way in the future, as in some of your non-magical items could become magical.
Oh, is that so? So, what you're saying is
So
as
if
you
you're
practice
good with us,
Mhm.
we'll be good with you.
And
And
so,
like my friend was saying about potentially selling stuff to you, we
Mhm.
could also just take an item of your stock and enchant it and bring it back for you.
all right, you have my attention. So basically, as you practice your new enchanting skills, once you develop them, you'll potentially have some items that, experiments, and or that that you
It could
have
be something
upgraded
that's
and
completely
need.
new.
All right, well, that seems like a viable option. Now go ahead and roll me your.
Are you telling them about the ideas that we have with you enchanting items and me creating different spells?
Little bit, yes.
Something
Completely new as well.
Oh yeah. Lead with that. I think that might do well. As I then go back to my oracle.
Yeah, also my friend over there is in the process of making completely new spells. So you could get an enchantment into something that nobody else has, including the big corpse.
Ooh, you really have me intrigued now. Go ahead and roll your persuasion check at advantage.
That's a dirty 20.
Damn. Okay. Since
It's back, baby.
I rolled a 12.
Well, since both of you gentlemen are so adorable and make a convincing argument, I'm prepared to give you a substantial discount. What are you thinking?
Well, obviously still want you to make a profit at the end of the day. I'm not out to ruin your business or anything like that. Far from it. The longer you're around, the better it is for us. I don't know. Should we go 25% off?
Round it up to 30.
I can do 30.
Sounds like a win then. And I look forward to
So it was 25 plus
seeing what
7
we
is
can enchant
32,
together.
right? And so 10% of that is 32 off, so 6,400 off of 32,000. It's gonna be 25,600. So I think 25,600.
I'm relying on others to math for me.
I do that as my day job. I'm not going to math like that.
Let me see if I was right.
I'll count the faces on the dice, but I'm
You
not
gotta
going to do
count them.
percentages.
25,600 on the die. My maths are
Nice.
mathing.
It sounded right. It actually sounded right.
All right.
Honestly, you could have said any number. I'd have been like, all right.
She says, so basically you're getting these 3 items in the other, the special order for a pittance. And, but I expect to see your experiments and the fruits of your labor soon, if you have the time. And I look forward
with that,
to it.
does she have any form of land or anything for doing like the near field to send contact
Here's
details
a
across?
contact.
Yes.
Yeah, oracles have that for sure.
I'll give you my contact details so you can stay in touch with us, just so you know we're not bullshitting you.
Excellent. I love it. It's perfect.
And likewise, I will say this, though I can't guarantee that I could particularly create something, but please send me ideas on what you would like. And I'm happy to investigate and see what I can, or rather what we can come up with. And then of course I'll show you some unique things that we create along the way.
I'll send you the, what did we didn't call it email, we called it something else, didn't we?
T-mail, I think.
Was it T-mail? Okay, I'll send you the T-mail.
Something. Excellent.
Thank you. You've made my day. I look forward to seeing you all again. She
And
puts it
we
in a
will
nice.
be back. We tend to be loyal to the shops we visit.
Miss Freya, do you have, what is it called, a newsletter or anything when you got new stuff that comes in?
She's like, unfortunately, I don't. You'll just have to come by. I don't put any of that in, obviously, because of the secretive nature of my niche market. I don't have an online presence. And that's just the nature of the beast for this kind of business.
Okay.
Have a wonderful day.
So it's 22,400, isn't it?
What's 22,400?
22,600.
It was
Minus the
25,600 was the math.
25,
It's 25.6, yeah. What did we ever do with the wand of enemy detection?
You tell me. You have it.
We didn't take that one?
We didn't take that one.
Okay, all right.
Oh, didn't take it?
'Cause
I don't understand. Was it?
Well, it was when we were on Shae's homeworld.
On home?
On Haunt Home is where we got the +1 rapier, the hand axe of returning the sending stones, and I saw the wand of enemy detect, and I was like, dude, did we take that? Because I didn't cross it off or.
Oh, I see. That's
think
right.
that
You
was-
left it with them. Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we didn't want to take all of their stuff.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
For
So.
record, Sindri paid for all of that.
So
So I guess next, you guys end up going back home, and maybe on the way home you all decide to stop by Scully's to get some food, get some grub, and then when you get home, because it's going to be the next day, is when you're going to go meet with the arms master.
The baker.
Was there any role? I'm assuming there's no. Oh yeah, go ahead. Is there role playing you want to do?
I will say we don't need to role play it, but that night I'll do the officially 2 remaining scrolls to give Shae the 4 scrolls of the flame arrows. So we have that taken care of.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. In remaining nights, I'll just pick the spells I want to add from the spell book, and then be done with it.
Sure. Alrighty.
The boots you got, Thyra, were boots of long strider and a ring of jumping, plus your gloves of archery
Yeah.
and your cloak of disguise, was it?
Yeah.
We got space there.
Add a character. Nobody has found gloves of storing yet, right?
Nope.
Accidentally wrote clock instead of cloak.
You got a clock of disguise. She just carries a big clock that she hangs around her neck.
Thunder clock.
Thunder clock.
Na 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 na.
All right. So the next morning, if there wasn't anything more, the next morning when you guys get up to go meet with Grimbane so he could take you guys to see the arms master again, he shares with you good news. Well, potentially good news. He says there's a lucrative new contract that's come up on the intranet of the Realm Runner Association, and obviously, he says that there have been a few I'm sure you guys probably saw some of the other ones that have come up that kind of are a little bit small fry for you guys now that you've kind of starting to make a name for yourself, and or a bit too far out of reach. This one, he thinks that you all should take a look at when you get a chance, and he lets you know about it. And he says, feel free to ask me questions about it after your meeting with the arms master. I'll kind of dig into it. It's a joint mission between 2 different Omega Corps, and it'll be 2 different teams. So could give you some networking potential, a little bit more exposure, and monetarily, it's a very lucrative for your capabilities.
Excellent.
So you guys end up making your way over to the arms master, and he's in the same that same kind of secret out of the way place down in a parking garage behind a secret wall. Inside, there's that secret garage behind a secret wall and inside of a big black semi. It turns out to be inside the black semi is a little, if I remember correctly, the store was like a little pocket dimension inside the back of the semi, right?
Yep.
And so, how are you, my friends? It's been so long. I heard that you were trying to get to me sooner. I'm sure you're here for some delicious pastries. I have quite a juicy selection. There's one particular pastry you wanted to taste. I believe was a very, very sugary sweet croissant for the Merrik man over there. Am I right?
His mouth has been watering since he saw it.
He has
It
not
has?
stopped asking about you.
It hasn't noticed.
Yes, I would love to purchase that ring of Spellstory if you still have it.
Had a character, I forgot what the cost on that was.
No idea.
50.
50?
50, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you're in luck. My last appointments were interested, but they backed out. Plus, to be honest, I knew that you wanted it, so I kind of moved the negotiations away from it into some other things that will fit better for them anyway. So,
All right.
was there any other items? You know, you guys remember this guy's a Thrycreen, right? He looks like a
He's
mantis man with
fucking
4
dog.
arms.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Is there any other items that you are looking for? Any upgrades to current equipment? Do you have the funds? You're still only in the tier 1 area, but who knows? Maybe soon enough. Maybe the next time we meet, I'll show you some of the more secret items.
Just out of curiosity, because this is the second time that we have come to your bakery. Since the last time you saw us, we did increase in our realm running capabilities. Well, yeah, our rank. We're now at the Emerald rank,
Correct?
right?
Oh,
Yeah,
Emerald.
we're green Emerald.
is that
Yes.
so?
I don't. Yes. I'll show him the oracle. Now, at the same time, I do understand if there is still more to be had to get to those places, but I didn't know since you haven't seen us since we've leveled
Well,
up.
I must admit, I'm surprised that you made it to the next rank so quickly. Usually it takes good 6 to 8 months, even a year or more for some realm runners to advance to emeralds. Well done. To be honest, I guess it really depends on your budgets. Technically speaking, since you are emerald, you can open the door to the next area. But I don't know if you've advanced that far because you've impressed the higher ups, will you have made enough money to be able to afford these next things?
Absolutely. But much like this ring, there's something to be said about having a goal in mind, of seeing something you want, if you have no harm in looking.
I'm sorry to be a tease, but I think we'll wait till the next time.
You don't ask, you don't get.
Indeed.
Absolutely.
I have, but I hope you understand. I don't take it personally. My baked goods are at a premium, as you must understand and know.
You're just teasing us with crumbs. We understand.
This is no crumb, as I'm like staring at the ring. Just
Oh, bless it.
Is there anything new that you all might want to consider?
This is bait with the ring.
Well-
This is bait with the ring.
Even if if it means an improved version of something you already have, that might be something that I have here in this tier, or in the next room for the next time.
He's looking around for bows.
So
My friend
the bow
here-
you have currently is regular or magic?
It's regular. There's
Yeah.
no magic at all.
Yeah.
If she sees one, she's like
Oh, absolutely.
beelining over to it.
There's several nice looking magical bows.
If they're all next to each other, Shay's
You're gonna
looking
talk
at one,
balls, BT
and she
needs
goes
to
over to the
tiny
next
bladder.
one. She goes over to the next one.
What did BT say?
Tiny bladder break.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, we're
Well,
almost
you guys
almost
will
to
get
the time. Yeah, but that's fine. He had to go. He had to go. So
Shay's trying to be really good and not touch.
So she's standing there with her hands behind her back.
With Milo just dangling up front.
Oh wait.
Also, the only other thing is, one of my friends at the gym was talking about how he has this belt that increases his strength. I was curious if there's anything of those. But first, assist my friend with deciding on which bow would work best for her.
well, obviously, I don't have any unique bows at this level, but I do have your advanced magical bows, the ones that give you boost to when that's the ones you attack and you hit them to hurt your enemies better.
The prices of such bows?
I'm also going to take back my tiny bladder comment because I've been sat here since 7.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, wow. I mean, totally your fault. But yeah. Well, I have these series of bows right here that are magical. Some are more. They're all roughly the same capability. They enhance you by one tier of battle, as it were. And they're quite affordable at before negotiations, with starting price of 6,000 credits. So you need to pick one that
She's looking at her account.
Oh, she can afford one.
you just need to pick the one that seems the tastiest, that you want to eat and absorb into your soul. What speaks to you? Which one? He didn't say bow. He pastry speak. He keeps doing the double speak, but it's really just a little show.
Milo, which one looks the bestest to you?
He looks his head out a little bit farther.
Wow.
He points at one, and it's this kind of dark wood, kind of mahogany, very subdued, but it has this interesting kind of black inlay, and you get the sense that it would go really good with your stud, your kind of chocolate brown studded leather armor that you have, and because of the black streak, it's like the centerpiece has this black line in it. And so It's kind of really unique looking. It's also not glossy and shiny like some of the other ones. So it would be better for you when you're stealthing. I mean, that's the way you think. You don't know why he picked that one, but that, you know.
That one.
Of course, my lady. He gets it down. An excellent choice. You find you don't need to add any sugar to this one.
Is it a short bow, long bow?
It's a longbow.
Long bow, yes. Does he hand it to me, or does he take it somewhere else?
No, he'll, would you like, if you all are getting multiple items, but you're all doing your own thing. Yeah, he hands it to you.
Shae starts to play around with it, doing everything she learned at
It's definitely much more balanced than I mean, the one you had before was very good quality, but this thing is literally you feel on another level. You know, you went from 0 level to 1 level, which is a big deal, and it's awesome. It's basically a +1 magical longbow.
Milo approves.
What else do you think you all are looking for?
Do you happen to have anything that allows the user to see through magical darkness?
Oh, add a character. I'm assuming you guys would have gone to in gear to him, right? Not in disguise, since we're going with Grimbane in his special van. So he's like, so and add a character. I wanted to roleplay. Hold your question, and ask it again a second. It fell out of my head, but he compliments you on this is a fine item you have discovered for yourself. Where did you purchase this? I would like to know the source, or was it
your
something?
coat.
Was it? Yes, he's eyeing your badass, leather long coat, and he's like, this is wonderful. I might have collectors that would pay you a pretty penny for it.
Oh, this dusty thing that came from a piece of shit. It's kind of nice.
I see you being cagey with me. It's a delicious looking cherry pie.
Out of curiosity, I will say this: I am not one to part with it currently, but I imagine someone of your position can already tell exactly what it does. Or
can indeed. In fact, I bet you I can tell you things about it that you may not even know already.
Being silly, because it's technically got the robe of useful items.
Right, it's a +1 studded leather, but it's also a robe of useful items. He tells you. Let me guess what I think you already know.
+2.
It works like studded leather armor, and it provides the options of a robe of many things.
That is correct. Yes.
What you may not have known from a simple identify spell is that that particular coat can be enhanced further. You can potentially upgrade its enchantments or add new ones as well.
That is quite handy.
I would recommend only an experienced enchanter to attempt such a thing, but there you are.
Oh, well, thank you. I did not know that.
So,
as I'm looking at it, I'm like,
now, what was it you were asking about? You were out of character. You had asked a question, and I derailed that.
No, it's okay. Do you happen to have anything that would allow the user to see through magical darkness?
What you're asking for is a bigger deal than you realize.
Really?
There aren't any items that specifically, like that type of item, that type of that type
Delicacy.
of cupcake, that's a little cupcake, is only something that you find typically as a special ability of unique creatures. So it's not the type of thing that normally comes in a spell that can enchant an item. However, the only thing that comes to mind that is capable of such a thing would be a gem of true seeing.
Actually, speaking of that, that would allow the user or the consumer, no pun intended.
Actually, I need you to roll an arcane knowledge check before you're able to.
26.
Yeah, you think you've heard of those before and think you know what they do.
That would allow to be able to perceive into the ethereal plane, right?
Not exact. Well, it does. That is one of the capabilities of it. Basically, it confers. Wow. So. Just a sec. I'm double reading because it's different from 5e to 3.5. So it doesn't say this in the 5e, but actually he says, yeah. So normal gem of true seeing, it gives you a limited use capability of true sight, which allows you to see normally in magical darkness. It also allows you to see invisible creatures and objects, automatically know when something is an illusion, and save on and succeed when you resist those illusions, and perceive the original form of shapeshifters or any creature that is transformed by their own magic. Furthermore, you can see into the ethereal plane with a gem of true seeing. And let's see the way it says it's out. Looks like it's a charge device. He says that is the normal gem of true seeing. They are rare and expensive. However, I do have something in one of my rooms, not this one. It's even rarer. Maybe since you're curious about things that you may want in the future.
Yes.
This one's a little bit. It's significantly better, but it comes at a price. And I don't mean just the extreme cost of it. So a regular gem of seeing is a 50,000 credit item. But I have a unique gem of true seeing. This one was a specially crafted item by a now retired master enchanter that he originally had in his collection, and it was acquired because he needed some funds. The details are not important. But I have it and am selling it at a premium. And its starting price before negotiations is double that, 100,000 credits. However, what it does is, and this is the part that might turn you off, or might not. And that is that you will, to use this, you will have to replace one of your own eyes with this gem. And this gem basically allows you to use true seeing, have true sight at all times. So you will always see through illusions, see onto the ethereal plane, or It's not the ethereal plane. Oh yeah, I guess it is. The ethereal plane. And see invisible, and see through magical darkness. So it's something to think about if it's something that you might want to shoot for or not. It's there in my inventory. I must admit that I have not yet met a realm runner brave enough to replace their own eye with it.
I'll say that it's not bravery, it's probably insanity, and it sounds right up Merrik's alley.
Well, all I can tell you is probably not the best idea to hire. If you definitely want an experienced wizard to install it, don't hire a bard to do the job.
Yeah, as soon as you said there was a price, and I'm like, curse? No. How much in a bit? It's Volo's eye. And then I kind of think of the hag too, and I was like, ugh.
And by the way, I didn't steal that. I did not steal that from BG3. BG3 stole that from like, it's been around as an idea for a long time in D&D.
Oh yeah, I imagine that's a. I mean, you think of like the idea of like Hand of Vecna, lop your own off and stick it on like that. That's yeah. Total aside, above table. If anybody ever mentions doing like magical tattoos, Merrik is 100% on board. He's that nuts. But he doesn't know that exists. Anyway,
BT loves the idea of that. Sindri would like the idea about it if he knew about it.
I mean, since we're above table, and we're not actually in role playing, so it's
wise.
not like we're metagaming.
Yeah.
I will share a little detail that is gonna both intrigue you and piss you off at the same time. And that is that in this universe, and in most of my universes, magical tattoos do exist, but they're only useful for monks. Just so you know.
Makes sense. I
The next campaign, you guys need to make some monks.
I've already, like, I think I want to do a monk. Anyway, that's a whole different story.
Okay, I'm already planning for next campaign too, so.
Nice. I am intrigued.
I think Druid is too, am I right?
For fate, yeah. Because as soon as you're like, you have to swap it out for your own eye, I'm just like,
No, I meant like I knew that the two of you, or the two of them, have already thought of a character for the next campaign. I think you had mentioned that you did as well.
you and I have talked about, my next character.
Right. I think she's awesome.
Yeah.
I think all of you guys sound awesome. Anyway, moving on. We're on this world, and it's going to be
Yes.
a while.
All right. Well, yes, I am absolutely intrigued, and I am just enough batshit crazy to want to try that.
Well, perhaps when you're ready for that room, and you have those kinds of funds, I might consider a discount for you, but not by much.
Right.
I don't know why
To
my
that note.
accent's changed. Sorry.
And to that note, when that time comes, I imagine you might have a decent lead on an appropriate wizard to install such a thing and not a bard.
I think you might know those
gonna
already,
say
Merrik.
It's possible. Who knows? You may know somebody like that already yourself.
You do.
Okay. Well, yes, that is quite the thing to look forward to.
Sir, I don't know if you heard me earlier, but I did ask if you had something such as a belt to increase my strength.
Yes, my lady. You did say.
It's the only reason why I think he won against that fight.
And I will say, if we're able to procure that before we meet his scaly ass again, he won't be able to run from me.
What is your current strength?
18.
I'm gonna do it a little bit different than the book does. I don't like how the belts of strength
Odd number.
set it to a certain amount. Because then when you have an item like that, it nullifies if you know when you're leveling it nullifies the potential to stack them when you level up. And so I like the way 3.5 does it, and that's why I'm going to do it in this world, and that is that there are 4 tiers of giant strength. Actually, no, 5 tiers. And each one would basically add 2 to your strength. So like the tier 1 belt, he says, I do have in this room, well, let me see if I have it in stock. High or low?
Hi.
I do have one in stock of the tier 1 variety. So add a character, basically, to simplify it. Tier 1 is going to be a strength belt of +2 to your strength. And then the next tier up from that is a +4, +6, +8, +10.
Excellent. You only have the level 1?
Sorry?
You only have the level 1 currently?
Oh, in this room, yes.
What if I trade you a secret for a higher tier?
You can do what I think you're
A
gonna do.
secret. Well, I guess it would depend on the secret. If it is valuable, if it has any value to me at all.
I just pull out one of my feathers. It's one of my really long flight feathers.
May I?
You may.
It has an interesting texture to it. And a shine that is not normal for... What sort of bird did you get this off of?
Not a bird.
Monster of some kind?
I told you it's a secret.
It's not a monster. Well,
Well, before
what
you
time
tell
of
me the
morning.
secret... Oh, sorry, go ahead. Go ahead, Sindri.
I just said depends if it's eaten or not.
What, without revealing the secret to me, tell me why this secret will be valuable to me.
Because you'll be the first person outside these walls that knows. And it is quite the big secret. But I feel you deal a lot in secrecy, so...
And that still doesn't just because I mean, you could tell me that
I understand your hesitation.
may I ask you a question? It's with that flight feather.
he handed back.
Are you able to? Are you able to discern if it is a decent conduit
Hands
of
it over.
magical properties or akin to?
I would need to take it to my research room and investigate it further. Can't eyeball that immediately.
That's fair. How long would that take?
It's not something that I have the time for right now.
Okay. Well, Thyra. Obviously, it's your decision.
I will wait. He hesitates, and I understand his hesitation.
That is fair. Do you want to leave a feather with him for him to study?
Sindri already took it, so it was the only one I have.
It's interesting.
Anyways, I'll accept that original the belt.
It is 50,000 credits.
How much for the next tier up?
That's my guess.
$150,000 credits. Write that down, please.
Got it.
How much was my bow?
Your bow was 5,000.
See.
6,000.
Oh, well, it's sorry. Yeah, it was 6,000.
He'll let it go for 5.
You haven't negotiated
Because
yet.
he likes us so much. Well, he'll let it go
Yeah,
for
it's
5.
You might let it go for cheaper depending on how much we're spending.
Yeah.
Jay is like,
She is palpay ready.
I'll pay.
And then lastly, do you happen to have any interesting and unique daggers? I mean, I have a +1 in case of anything. Yeah.
So out of character, you currently have a +1 dagger?
Yeah. Curious if he has
Sindri
anything
is
interesting.
also interested in daggers.
Yeah. It's kind of why.
Okay.
You both
And
benefit.
something else.
Different kind of dagger.
Well, I'm still using a standard dagger, so.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, you guys could always just do a swap out.
That.
Let me see.
That's pretty much how this group's working right now.
I get this, you get that.
Yeah.
People get hand-me-downs.
Yeah.
I love
How much are you going to pay
hand-me-downs.
for my +1 dagger, Sindri? Because that's what's going to go towards the new one. Just kidding.
I think most.
So he
mythic clothes are-
definitely does have a tier 1 dagger.
Mhm.
But he also has this rare dagger of venom.
And okay, so
He said it's a boggin at only 25,000.
25,000. Yeah.
So the way it works is, first off, the dagger venom is a +1 to hit damage, just like a regular +1. But it also has you can use an action to cause thick black poison to coat the blade. The poison remains for 1 minute or until an attack using this weapon hits a creature. That creature must succeed on a DC 15 con save or take 2d10 poison damage and become poisoned for 1 minute. The dagger can't be used this way again until the next dawn.
It is interesting. Poison's not quite my style, though.
What's about this dagger of ice? He shows it to you. It's this really, it almost like, it looks like a blade that was crafted out of crystal, or quartz, like some sort of, and has a slight bluish glow to it. That's really faint. It's not like gonna, hurt your stealth or anything. And it's, you can see a sort of a wispy bit of almost as if, it's slightly cool, a little bit of a like fog effect coming off. Not fog, but like a condensation
Like a little
steam
misting
effect.
effect. Yeah.
And like breath, like cold breath in cold weather coming off of it. And it's slightly cool to the touch. Not enough to burn you or anything, but it's colder than regular metal. And and it's not metal, like I said, it's the whole thing is feels like crystal. And it's effectively a +1 dagger that also does an additional D4 cold damage.
This one costs how much?
30,000.
Why must we like expensive things?
How about, well, he's thinking about it. How's about you, little Sindri? Do you have things that you want?
I was interested in looking at any staffs that you may have.
Stabs.
Specifically quarter staffs. I don't know if there's a difference.
Add a character. Merrik is the only one with a spell focus item. No, you both have a spell focus item, don't you?
Yeah, I've got my Bloodwell vial now.
The blood, yeah, I got you. Just want to make sure. He does have a staff of spell focus, but obviously it's, it would be a waste since you guys already have that.
Unless you want them to stack.
He shows you this beautiful pearl white with gold inlay and filigree on it staff that is a staff of healing, and but anybody can use it. You don't have to be. No, actually, that's not right. Yeah, never mind. It's only usable by. He says, but this won't work for you. So that's why I'm showing you this particular pastry. You'll be allergic to it. Don't eat this.
I'll take your word for that.
Wait, Mr. Sindri, you have food allergies and you didn't tell me?
It's okay, Shae. We're still talking in code.
Oh, okay. Well, you guys to tell me if you got food allergies.
Will do.
I do have this. Also have a staff of the Adda here. You see, he shows you this black serpent-looking staff, but he says you would also be allergic to this one. I'm sorry. Yes, unfortunately, the staffs that I would have would be in the other rooms.
Fair enough.
Is the staff that you have currently magical?
Not in the slightest. Well, apart from... No, it isn't.
Well, I do have some finely crafted mundane ones over here if you would like to look. And he shows you a variety of master crafted. These ones can be enchanted in the future. And they're, I mean, the one you have is nice, but these are like a step above in like quality, craftsmanship, and aesthetics.
Player question.
Yeah.
Would I be able to alter these currently to be able to have, like, screwed the my lighter thing onto the top of it, or not?
I mean, there's a potential for you to do that, yeah.
Or would I need to have the enchanting capability first?
Well, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, no. I mean, as long as you don't totally bungle your roll on your, the staff itself when you modify it, then you're not going to hurt its enchantability.
Okay. I just wanted to get that clear before looking at any of them, because obviously, if I can't put that on, Sindri would not be interested.
Okay. So, is there one you want to look at? You want to replace yours with a nicer one that can be enchanted? The price is only 150 gold. It actually says I'll throw one in if you guys buy more than one item today.
Okie dokie.
We definitely have 3 at least.
How about your armors? Are you all sporting enchanted armor?
Yes.
Sindri taps his bracers.
It's all the stuff that we got from here last time.
With the exception of my new coat.
Right.
Ooh.
I mean, I might as well ask while we're here. You don't have any enchanted robes or anything, do you?
Robes or cloaks?
Robes.
Let me see what I have over here.
Might as well ask, seeing as I don't know when we'll be able to return.
As a matter of fact, I do have robes, but not here in this room. Oh, I do have this robe of useful items. But you won't need that since your friend has
No,
one.
I'm good for that one.
I do have an unusual one here. So add a character, what are you wearing clothes-wise? It's just regular clothes and then your bracers, whatever?
Regular clothes and my bracers.
He shows you,
Regular
I have these
clothes,
enchanted
regular clothes.
robe of warmth. And he shows it to you. It's really nice looking. It's a little bit, different. It's obviously a different look and style than you're currently at, but it's actually kind of, there's something about the style of it that appeals to you. It's seems like it would, the way it's designed, it could move more freely, and the coloring seems to match your fiery personality. And he basically says, you see, while you're wearing these robes, you have resistance to cold damage. In addition, you and everything you wear and carry are unharmed by extremely low temperatures.
That sounds excellent for you, Sindri, especially when you go to Malboria.
Yeah, I agree with that, especially because that deep snow, my nethers are just dragging along in the snow.
He says, well,
There's no other way
that's
to put it. It's not a nice way to say it, but it's
TMI,
accurate.
great gnome sorcerer, TMI. He says, I do have items of the reverse variety for someone who might need something like that.
Do you happen to have any type of armor for like a 6 foot tall Aarakocra? I have a friend that I might want to surprise.
As a matter of fact, I do. Let me see.
Before you go looking, what's the price on the robes of warmth?
Yeah, sorry. Finish
Oh,
that
yeah.
first.
Sorry, yeah, the robes of warmth.
My bad.
No, it's okay. Five. He says 6,000 credits. Before negotiation, of course.
Okie dokie.
He kind of eyes you both up and down, looking at Sindri and looking at. I pride myself on knowing what sort of tasty treats my customers might be interested in. Obviously, you wear armor and are not a robe wearer, but you do wear pants, no?
No, he just swings around.
He's talking to Thyra.
Yeah.
He's talking to Thyra.
Oh, I do.
Perhaps I'm barking up the wrong tree, perhaps I'm wrong about this, but I believe these these wonderful leather pants of coolness might be useful for you. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. They basically, while wearing them, you have resistance to hot damage, to fire damage, excuse me. In addition, you and everything you wear and carry are unharmed by extreme temperatures up to plus 50 degrees. That's not very high temperature.
I was gonna say that's very high temperatures, 50 degrees
No,
Fahrenheit.
yeah,
That's just not the
150,
case.
sorry. It's minus
we go.
50 for the degree of
50
warmth,
degrees Celsius.
which is really fucking cold. And plus 150 for the
Pants.
We shall see what the total comes to with everything else. First,
just so you
but
know,
I'm
these pants are
definitely
also
intrigued.
6,000. It's something you're into. So, was I right or was I wrong that you would be intrigued for an item like this? Had a character, basically, he's explaining to you, like, the robe of warmth for him will keep him warm in places that are cold, and these pants of coolness will keep you warm in places that are, or no, keep you cold in places that are hot.
Yeah. No, you are definitely correct.
Okay, good. My eye does not fail me yet again. Right. Now you had something of interest, Merrik, you were asking about?
I was just curious if you had any.
Oh, Aarakocra armor. Yes, let me see. Let's see what I have in stock. I do have this breastplate +1. It's a bit fancy, I suppose. He shows it to you, and it's definitely less Viking, more kind of like it's got, you know, fancy filigree and inlay and like, but it's not so fancy that you think that that the design would be, you know, you think that actually your runes could look pretty darn cool in the right spots on this. Basically, it's a +1 breastplate, so I think it's no different than what you have, right? You're wearing
The exact same, yeah.
Yeah, but the difference is that it's designed for an Aarakocra, so that your wings, so it can accommodate your wings very easily instead of you having to. I mean, you could also just spend some money out of character. You guys have talked about this. You could spend some money to have the. I think it was actually the Emporium Tailor lady could modify. Not.
No.
I guess we didn't discuss that. So.
No. We never discussed
We
it.
discussed
We
it,
just
but we never found a person to do
I
it.
don't think he even started to look. I think, I guess what I'm saying is he's like, he will tell you, to be clear, this doesn't quite suit your style. I would rather not sell this to you if this is what you want. But, you know.
He also doesn't know.
What was that?
Yeah, because he said it was for an Aarakocra friend. He was not, so he doesn't know it's for Thyra.
Yeah. I know. And then he winks. And he says that I think that you might be better served just to have the gear that you're using modified for your Aarakocra friend. This would be far less expensive than buying a whole new set.
Fair enough. Never hurts to ask.
Did you all find anything interesting to add to my collection from your time in the field?
Jokingly, I'm like, I got these really cool adamantine ball bearings. And put them back. I wink.
Have they been useful for you?
Oh, yes.
Good.
Yes, they have.
I don't know if Thyra wants to keep it, but you've got that axe, remember, Druid?
Oh, yeah. We did get this one. This axe.
You act like your axes aren't part of your character's culture. Like they love axes.
She doesn't. She's allowed to have preferences.
Absolutely, 100%. He looks at it and says, He has a little monocle when he puts it on. And, this is a nice item. Returning axe, yes?
Correct. Sindri is quite more familiar with it than I.
Are you
There's
sure
quite a
you
lot
want
of
to
time
try and
studying
part
it.
with it, or is it something that could be useful to one of your other party members?
I just look at everyone.
Now, I think you got all you needed out of it, right, Sindri?
Yep,
Unless-
it's not useful for me anymore.
Shae, unless you want it.
She's just playing with the bow.
I'm definitely not strong enough to be throwing that thing around.
Come over and I look at the bow with Shae. I'm like, okay.
So
Axe
he's like,
returning.
I
This
can
is not
definitely
something you'd be
offer
interested in.
definitely offer a good discount if you want to trade this in. I can find a good buyer for it. Let me see.
And for future reference, Shae would not want to use a weapon that would eventually return back to her, because if she gets distracted, she might not catch it.
He kind
Valid.
of eyes you and gives you weird side eye.
Sinfra, thank you for the raid.
Arigato gozaimasu. Thank you,
Nice to see you.
Sinfra. Amazing.
Raiders.
Hi there, the lady of frothy sin. No, it's
Wonder if Sinfra was
Hi,
playing
Sydney.
Dragon Age again.
What'd you say, StarKitty?
I'm wondering if Sinfra was playing Dragon Age again. She was playing it last night, and then this morning, and then she's back to streaming tonight.
he explains. I could probably sell this about well, a decent amount. So we can throw this in a negotiation. What's the total for all the items? Was there any other items that you want to shop for? Or was this all?
So
all the-
without any daggers, the current price is set at 118,000. And to list that off, that's the Ring of Spell Storing, the Belt of Giant Strength, the +1 Longbow, the Robes of Warmth, the Pants of Cool.
Oh, I forgot about the pants. Pants.
It's good for me.
just about this time, you know, because he, you get a text from Grimbane saying, looking at this mission seems like a really good fit for you guys. Looks like the pay's really juicy at 300,000 credits.
Guys, if you finish negotiations, I think we might be being summoned.
All right,
So
boys.
no,
Sindri,
in the
get
text
on.
it wasn't like he was telling you need to come now.
He's just telling you how much we're gonna get, so you can spend.
It was just a nice little like, oh wow, this happened at just the right moment. kind of thing.
It's also Merrik's like, if we don't have anything else, we can wrap up and go because he's hungry.
I'm just waiting on our negotiator to start negotiating. I'm
All right, so
ready to go.
the starting price is how much?
118,000.
Gotcha, 118,000. He says, all right. First off, let's do the negotiation for the axe. I can probably sell this for 15,000, so I can offer 7,000 for it. What do you say?
I say 10.
roll me a persuasion.
Said it was 118.
No. We're going over the hand axe
I'm
first.
saying, I understand. The total value was 118, though, right?
Yes.
Not for the axe.
No. Yes. Overall value of what we're trying to buy is 118.
Yeah.
I rolled shit. I've got an 11. Well, 11 in
Well,
total.
I also didn't roll that great for him either. He's like 8.
Well, if you're gonna go that way, I'll go 9. And then we'll argue again to see how it goes. So how about we just cut the bullshit and we'll go 8.5.
Roll persuasion and advantage.
Oh, good. That is what I thought it was. 28.
Damn.
I rolled an 18, and I've got a +8.
All right, 9,000 it is. So 9,000 would bring your total to 109,000, and of course I'm throwing in the staff. But we still haven't negotiated what you want for the total, because you are buying quite a few items at once today.
And it's more than likely that we're going to be coming back again on our
yes.
availability.
I need to see.
Tell you what,
Curiosity has us because we want to see the other room.
right?
So we're definitely coming back.
How about this? Since you are obviously return customers, as I think it gets back into the right accent, I keep going back to the other accent for some damn reason. He says to you, and I want you to taste these wonderful pastries all for yourselves. If you're willing to stop negotiations flat, I will provide you all of these pastries, with you trading in that pastry, with a discount that brings your total to a flat 100,000. Yes or no?
Yes.
I like that.
One condition.
Hmm?
You guarantee his access to the other room next time we meet.
Done. He reaches one of his forearms over to you. Down to you.
And does he extend a hand out to each of us?
Right. Exactly. Yep. All at the same time. And he
left-handed shake.
make sure you have your items. You guys exchange credits, and you all are wonderful customers. I intend that you live long and prosper in the field. Be careful out there.
Oh, well,
That
being
is our
careful is not quite our style, but I understand what you mean. But have fun out there.
Indeed, you as well. And this is a perfect time for us to take a break.
Break.
All right, guys, we're going to do an intermission.
Oh, I didn't even get to pitch to him that I can make custom spells and Sindri can enchant them. Hell yeah. We're gonna
Zacharino,
next
thank you
time.
for the resub.
Save that for the next room.
Or not resub, but actual sub. Oh, no, that is resub. Yeah, we're fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys were amazing. I waited till you took a break.
Zach.
Perfect timing, buddy. Thanks again, Simpra, for bringing your folks over. All right. I'm going to give you, last time we did I think the classic intermission, so I'm going to do the new intermission this time. See you guys in about 10. Intermission montage to entertain you.
It's gonna be a montage.
Someone clip that. Ooh, that's clever. Man, high five me. Do it like,
Which
wait, am I going
yeah, that one. Dude, I'd like to say I was 100% not trying to remake that clip, but I genuinely had no freaking idea because this is a new scene.
someone clip that. All right.
Fuck.
Where I was like, wait, let me help you. Let me help you. blessings of goo upon you. And he gives you guidance.
It's an extra D4, right?
I hope someone clips that. Yeah, I believe it's an extra D4 for guidance, correct? Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, thank you for the 50.
I dropped the dice. All right, 18.
I'm gonna do the there.
Are you doing the monkey toast thing?
Did you guys see that?
Yeah. We all saw that.
I'm sure somebody's gonna clip it now.
$5? No, just.
Huh?
That'll be $5. Think? No, just kidding.
Has come in handy. Somewhat. I didn't know fighting would be this much fun. I'm looking forward to what happens next. P.S. Journal, why does Miss Thyra's sword call her Dommy Mommy? I'm not sure I know what that means.
Oh, I'm so glad I muted. I knew I had to myself.
Oh, shit.
I broke everybody, including me.
Every week. Oh my god.
Thank you.
Oh man.
Athletics check to keep from being pushed back by the momentum of a 40-pound, sack of gnome being thrown at you. Sack of gnome.
At least you didn't say the gnome sack.
Gnome sack.
Oh, that's funny because that's what I was about to say.
Someone
yeah.
don't clip that.
All right, and the Bob Ross moment has ended.
Eating my butt. Freaking chair.
Thyra's gonna walk up next to Sindri and just look down at him and go, "Uppies?"
It was it's weird because it's you feel it, but you feel it coming from it. It's not like you felt it. You felt the experience of it, and it's the same kind of relief of, wow, I've been working so hard out in the field and I'm so hungry, and you eat a meal, or I just, had some great sex. It's just one of those kinds of feelings. It's just like, oh.
You see how short Druid is in your chair.
Say less.
This is,
let me-
I love it. This is awesome.
Yeah.
By the way, I do want to say I love the scarf you've chosen for today, buddy. It looks amazing with your outfit.
Oh damn, you tall.
Very very fashionable. Holy crap. Wow, it really does cut off like
It looks like
almost the
Druid's
top
so
of his
far
head.
in the background.
She's only right there.
She looks miniature now. Like she's
looks like a giant-
she's like a half a mile behind you.
Jay has a
Yes.
super semi-unimportant question not related to anything.
Yes, Shay.
Absolutely.
What is milk toast?
Honestly, that is a.
That is a good question. I don't know what milk toast is.
Not a clue.
What? You guys are a bunch of ignoramuses. Milk toast is toast drowning in milk. Glowing a bluish color. And it's built
The same
into
color?
It's built into the wall sconce as well.
The same color, the same blue glow.
Emmeline turns to look at the
Yes.
the wall sconce and go, "Hey, Fern."
And it doesn't give off any heat.
Fern is sneaking up towards the top behind Miss Ray.
I'm like, Fern, is this the same color?
It is the same color, it's the same blue glow.
Thank you for indulging us there, Druid.
You're welcome.
She was the one who screwed him over twice.
Oh yeah, no, totally.
He hates her most of all. And yeah.
Did you see the little spider legs go?
You see little spider poop come out?
Oh, you made me silk.
Inflict wounds, chromatic orb, burning hands, armor of Agathis, command, entangle, thunderwave.
Why would anybody want their hands to burn?
God damn it.
I was alright with that until it just went, God damn it.
Yeah. Because I almost just.
StarKitty laughing at her own joke.
Yeah, I almost spit coffee everywhere. Thank you.
I was laughing at the reaction.
Shae, listen.
So you have defeated. Oh, and I didn't even whip it out. I went to. I had a figure for the scarecrow. It's not an actual scarecrow, but it looks kind of like a scarecrow. I'll show it off.
Broke BT.
I did.
Yes.
Whip it out, baby.
And I think I know what comment.
It's about proud.
All right.
Just when you breeze.
And I think you broke Aries too.
I think Aries broke Aries.
The wang of Stormkeep.
What?
Can we get that on a t-shirt?
Can I yeet the gnome?
So it depends on where you want to yeet, but yes, you could yeet him. You could
Directly
yeet him over
at
to
Merrik.
him
Merrik.
to catch, or you could
Straight-
yeet him to one of these
Merrik.
squares.
No, I want directly at Merrik.
Tonight's episode 74, comes about because of last week's episode 73. And so,
And before episode 75.
okay,
Power for that one.
that's right. So,
Okay, Storm is still processing.
Yeah, I'm still processing that episode.
I need to get with my producer and get this one fired. No, I'm just kidding.
What you talking about? I am a producer.
Oh, right. I don't know if you can use the processing ability. Oh, he tricked me. Damn it.
I applaud you, BT. Applaud you.
What a dick.
Yeah, I'm gonna touch the tip
You're
too.
gonna touch the tip?
You're going to touch the tip.
Just the tip.
Just the tip.
So
Yeah.
the tip of your finger to the tip of the sword, tip to tip. You give it a little poke.
Because we're
You give it a
sword
little
fighting.
poke.
Okay.
God, someone's gonna clip this. I fucking know it. All right.
Okay, this is sperm talking, okay? The best part about it is that you could put a little dice in his mouth. And it looks like sperm to me. You can't really tell, stop to hide your face.
I'm about to spit my tea out.
You're gonna get along with Merrik really well, I think.
Jay's just kind of standing there going,
Oh, yeah. I'll get along with Merrik. I'll get along. He's good. He's good. He's a good guy, I guess. You know, he's got that creative flair for shit. You know, I like the creative people. They got the impulse. You know, they got that creative juices flowing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, yeah, definitely. And, oh, look at this. I love my new master. She's awesome. Look at her. She's just tough on everything. She's my dommy mommy. Oh, yeah. And then over there, oh my God, look at that sexy little beast. Look at that sexy little Sindri. Look at you. Boy, you're so hot. I bet you got a third leg under there, don't you? You know what I'm saying?
oh man, Tom, you're awesome.
Yes, he is.
Same poor face. Talking shit? How dare we talk shit? I will end you.
Now the creature, it goes,
Lord of potatoes.
you know, it took me a moment to process this. Yep, I said it. But
I just had this intense urge to just like pet you, like this. So, intrusive thoughts. Yeah.
I just can't right now.
as she says that to you, and you all are processing what you're experiencing, damn it. I got myself on that one.
It's the best word for it though.
The
13.
Considering we would be.
correct, because
You know
will
how hard
be
it is to get this accent?
I know, I'm sorry, I love
me,
you.
I struggle
love you,
with it.
I'm sorry.
I struggle with it so much that I do it on my outside of this.
That's how I was with
I
God.
know.
Okay.
Oh,
You guys are
This is the color
amazing.
blue.
They're
This is what I've been seeing. It's the same color. It's the same blue blood.
someone
it's the
flip
same
that.
green. It's the same green hair. Oh,
You guys should try high fives again.
We're good right now. Wait. Oh, I got it that time. Boom. Hello. Whoops.
Howdy,
Wrong
howdy.
one.
Wrong one. Stormy,
Yeah.
do me a favor
Yeah.
and secretly check your DM.
Go upstairs. Do that because I would mess up the screen. I have no way of checking
It
it.
doesn't matter if StarKitty sees it, I suppose. It's just something I wanted to do kinda secretly.
Okay. I'll go look. Just a sec.
Okay.
You would have to minimize the screen, and it might pop up on stream.
Yeah. I get that.
Hello, Vlad. Hello, Spiper. Hello, Anna. Anna Bray.
Anna Bray's panties.
Anna Bray.
Someone I met from Destiny World.
Ah, okay.
Anna Bray is a
Welcome in.
character from Destiny.
Ah, Destiny.
Yep.
I think I've gotten to the point in that game where I might need to get the DLC in order to do some more missions. 'Cause- Yeah.
Yeah, with the state of the base game, I'm not sure at all what the process is anymore. Just
Yeah,
because
'cause-
it's completely changed from obviously when I first started the game.
Yeah, because like now when I like pick a mission to go on, it's telling me, oh, you need this DLC, or oh, you need this DLC, or you need this DLC, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it can be a pain in the arse.
So these cool pants, are they made of mystic water and grant your crotch immunity to chafing, or?
They're not pants of oil. Pants of body oil. It's pretty
cool.
funny though. I like it. Welcome in again, Panties. It's good to see you.
Beep, 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 beep.
So, did you get the response there, BT?
I did, dude.
Okay. So on that though, it would probably need to be like another day.
Okay.
Not that same day.
That's fine.
You'd have to, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. That's fine.
yeah, like, well, the mission. Well, we'll see. Yeah. Alrighty. Well then. You guys ready? Everybody all back? Well, looks like he's still munching his final snackage there.
We're good. He said.
Oh, okay. All right.
Hi, Spiper.
A hole in my hoodie. Who's this?
What are you doing?
I thought I saw a hole in my hoodie, but it isn't. It's just a piece of fluff. I lifted my arm up and there was a black bit there. And also I've caught my eyebrow. So that's leaking.
Oh no.
All right.
Don't play fight with the boy.
I play Thyra, who's a Rune Knight fighter and paladin.
Yes.
I play Shae.
Actually, we got a command for that, don't we?
I play Shae, the Grey Elf Ranger, with a dragoon named Milo.
It's like fate already got to it.
Sindri here. And Merrik for the eating one. Hello.
That guy.
One thing
Yeah,
about those
that's
crackers,
right,
they
yeah.
leave an aftertaste. It's pleasant. Is it? Chew some gum, but we'll be okay. Alrighty.
May I make a suggestion, Stormy?
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm in Merrick voice. I guess I'm just preemptively ready. Go to the Tricam, where we have our names under.
Actually meant to, but I clicked the wrong one earlier, and then I clicked the wrong one again. So.
Cool. Say so.
Okay. Well, guys, thank you for sticking around and for coming and checking out what we're up to over here. We're going to jump right back into the role play. Enjoy the show. So, once you guys get back from, well, obviously he was waiting on you guys. He knew you'd take some time, and so he went and ran some errands and came back after you texted that you're finished and picked you all up. And on the way back to home to drop you off, he basically talks to you about a debrief for the mission. He's like, he does share there are a couple of lower end ones that you could potentially take, but this one just seems to be the most lucrative and good for could be good, as a career move, especially as freelancers. So, this one is a joint tactical assault mission in Arathia, codenamed the Canyon of Death.
Sounds pleasant.
Basically, this one, not only is it a team mission where your team is gonna be enacting. Actually, I'll just back up. I'll explain it to you, and then we'll get to the details. Basically, two monster army factions are meeting in an obscure region to join forces in order to. So, intelligence reports have led them to know this to be true, and it's confirmed that two monster army factions are meeting to join forces in order to invade a nearby small city and potentially found a new national power. The mission is to execute a surprise assault on two fronts to prevent these two medium-sized forces from combining and becoming a viable regional threat. The primary objective is that you're going to team up with a secondary team of realm runners, but you'll be actually operating separate. You'll be executing separate missions, separate operations near each other, but not like near each other, because again, it's in a canyon, and what's the meeting place of this canyon is where two different humanoid monster groups are meeting to sort of like a coming together of monster tribes in order to lay waste to a nearby city and take it over. One group is led by an ogre mage, and they are in the canyon bottom.
Oni?
Yes, an Oni, exactly. And they are in the canyon bottom, and they're going to be tackled by Team 1, which is the other team. You all would be the secondary team, Team 2. You will be executing your missions at the same time. You all will be, your mission as Team 2 will be stopping the Ogre Warlord party on the steps to keep them from going down into the valley of the canyon and meeting up with the mage group. Effectively stopping this army from forming altogether. Okay? And like I said, Team 1 is going to be taking on the Ogre Mage group, and you guys will be taking on the Ogre Warlord group. And it's based upon your skill levels is the way this has been brought out. Grimbane explains it looks like there's a couple of other teams that are considering this mission, and even it's kind of it's not an emergency like immediate mission like that one you had previously in the past, but it is like the last one, I guess. Sorry, stifling his knees. But you do have because of they know the distance that the Ogre Warlord army has to travel to meet the Ogre Mage army. You have about 3 days prep time. You will be transported to effectively the top portion of the steps above the canyon where the entrance slope to the canyon is. So you will have a bird's eye view of the other team as they execute their mission. They will be transported straight into the thick of it. And you will be transported at the top, and your goal will be, and it'll be right about the same time that this other group comes along, and your goal will be to stop them from getting down the hill, and or just completely eliminating them, basically is what you're gonna have to do. So it's a dual strike assault force. Not only is this a two-team mission, but it's also a joint mission between Mython Heedlock Holdings and the Fruitsu Corporation, which is kind of a rare thing. And doing it, because it's a rare thing, doing this mission is going to basically score you big brownie points with the, the entire kind of Realm Runner community, professionally speaking. So again, the primary objective is Team 1 will lead a surprise attack on the Ogre Magi group at the canyon bottom, while Team 2, the party, will be stopping the Ogre Warlord party on the steps to keep them from combining forces. The secondary objective is to obtain any rare magical items or precious metals on site. After mission success or failure but survival, retreat to the safe house in the nearby city of Kolthrax. That's Kothrax, to wait out exfil. And once that, and before he goes into more detail, because there's still more detail, that name pops up in Sindri's mind, because he knows the city of Kolthrax. And it's surprisingly only a 4-day journey from the city that he used to, that he basically called home after he left his small, desert town in the boonies. So it'll leave you with a choice to make, effectively. That's just something that goes on in his mind. Just pops into his mind. Oh wow. Interestingly enough, Grimbane lists out. He says the other reason why I think this is going to be an interesting mission for you is because of who Team 1 consists of. It actually consists of a couple of people you know, he does air quotes, and a couple of people you don't know, but who are have been rising in the ranks and have made a name for themselves. He says, let me get to the details. First off, the people you know, for sure one of them, in fact, you've had a mission with him, your first mission. Lee Talon, the half-elf druid fighter that you worked with on your first mission, will be on Team 1. The other person on Team 1 that you know is Bryant Steele, that slimy bard rogue that you guys rejected before from that other mission.
Oh,
Yeah.
look that guy.
The third person, and he's an elf, I think. I honestly forget which race he is, but the
I
third
think he was a
person.
human.
What was that?
I think he was a human.
Maybe you're right. Maybe he was a human. That makes sense. The third person is Lavara Rockmaster. Like it's spelled just like it sounds. Who is an Elven Wizard Summoner Specialist. What's unique about Lavara is that, again, she's kind of doing really good in her career. In fact, she's currently in final running to join up as a second stringer for the Omega Corps, for one of the Omega Corps beta teams, the infiltrators of Mython Headlock Holdings. And then the final person, the fourth person on their team, is Eldon Gordon. And Eldon Gordon is a human battle master fighter. And he is sort of the biggest deal of this group. Very experienced, very strong. He is already a backup team member for a beta team, the Barbary Battle Masters of the Fruits Accord. Further details indicate that the monster army that Team 1 will be taking on, the monster army Team 1, for Team 1, is led by the Ogre Mage. They have a contingent of 1 troll, 1 hill giant, 1 stone giant, and 20 goblins, is what they will be taking on. You know what, I can move on. I was taking notes.
I literally wrote down ogre.
Yeah. Can you
repeat
that
it
one
if you
more
need.
time? Let's start.
Please repeat.
Please.
Okay. Monster Army Team 1 is led by the Ogre Mage. Me. A contingent of 1 troll, 1 hill giant, 1 stone giant, and 20 goblins.
Okay.
Monster Army Team 2 is led by an Ogre Warlord with a contingent of 1 additional Ogre Berserker, 1 Gnoll Chief, 1 Bugbear Chief, 1 Bugbear Berserker.
Hold up.
A little fast.
You're good.
Are you on the 1 Bugbear Berserker? You have that? Okay.
Yeah.
A mage of unknown species. Probably, definitely, like, potentially, like, human is what they think. 2 gnolls, and 5 bugbearers.
Regular goals.
So, you obviously will, if you decide to take the mission, you can, it'll move out as quickly as you all are wanting to, but there should be at least a couple days prep time, but no more than 3 days. And technically speaking, because the corporation has to coordinate everything, the Omega Corps have to coordinate together with the teams and everything. They definitely want you guys to meet with the other team. It can be right before the mission, which is fine, but like it can't be sooner than 2 days. Like it can't be tomorrow. It needs to be at least a couple of days, but no less or no longer than 3 days.
Got it.
Cool. I mean, we're ready to head out whenever.
What did you say? The money was on that as well?
300K.
So I can write it all down.
300K plus salvage rights.
Damn.
Yes, the Grimbane has.
This is out of character. For the record, I did 3 charges of shield in the ring and 2 charges of featherfall.
It'll hold that much?
So it can hold up. So there's like 5 slots. So it can either be a 5th level spell or 4th and 1. And Featherfall and Shield are both 1st level spells. So
See. Fair enough. Clever. Very utilitarian. I like it.
I take it. We are good to go whenever. Yeah.
I say so. What does the rest of you think?
I'm
As we
ready to
asked it.
scorch earth.
Sindri, did you have some things that you wanted to do the next day? That you don't have to share, but I thought that your character had some things you wanted to go do. Either, I mean, I guess it could be today or tomorrow, whatever. I'm not trying to get you to say anything. I'm just like you had some additional things that your character wanted to work on. Yes?
I can
No?
plug my ears. La 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 la
Can
la
you hear?
la 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 la. Sindri?
I thought you said to Druid for some reason, but yes.
Okay.
I was like, oh, Druid's got something secret. Okay, that's what my brain heard.
Okay. All right. I was
Yeah,
like,
we were all
what?
like,
Wondering all this
what
time
are
why
you
he's not
doing?
responding this way. All right.
But yes. I will need
What are
to...
you working on?
Never you mind.
All right. So the next day happens. You all do your. I'm sure the ladies go down to the gym to do a little bit of training. Eric, go ahead.
I'll ask. Well, since we're going to be preparing, does anybody have any requests for spell scrolls? Things that I can do.
Whatever you think is the most useful. I'll leave that to you.
Okay. Offensive or defensive?
By the way, I
Defensive?
think your mic is muted.
And mine?
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
I
hers was
guess mine
fine. I was
I thought
hearing you
did
through
it.
hers.
All right. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
I'm guessing with the
offensive-
amount we're going up against, defensive would probably be an idea.
Yeah, Shae?
That's a lot of stuff.
So,
And minis. So, yes. Something to protect Milo.
Milo. Okay.
Your Raven's Edge asks out loud, how many how many scrolls can you make tomorrow?
Tomorrow? Oh shit. Well, I have.
Oh, that's right. I guess you have the
just-
rest of the afternoon, the rest of the evening, and tomorrow. How many scrolls do you think you can make before you go on your mission? I'm just curious.
Oh, well.
Trying to
I
understand
have
the
10
capabilities
pages.
of people in this age, in this place.
Yeah. Well, I've got 10 pages left that I can use.
Add a character. What did we say? How long it takes to make scrolls?
You say it was 2 hours?
Okay.
Yeah. Hours per. So I mean, if I spend a day, and I would probably round that up to about like a full 8-hour day worth, just for like how long would it take? Probably take me a full day's worth of work to get the 10. However, I do want to be a bit sparing on it because I don't know when I'll be able to get more.
So 8 hours at 2 hours a piece is only 4 scrolls.
No, I understand. I understand.
Oh, okay. All right. Sorry, I just was
I don't wanna
confused
use
because you
all of
said
them.
a whole day to do 10, but then you said 8 hours, and which is only 4. I just wanted to clarify. Do you want to spend 8 hours making 4 or 16 hours making 8?
Yeah, no, that's the thing. It'd be practically a full day's worth of work to do so many. I'm just trying to math it and not want to use them all. I'd probably only make about 8. Oh no, I could probably do more than that. I don't necessarily need them.
So you're going to spend
I could
16 hours to make 8 scrolls. I mean, you could technically take 4 of those hours this evening and then take another 12 the next day. You're going to spend the whole day making that many scrolls?
I could. It is a lot. It's probably a bit more feasible to do, to probably do 6, pick 2 for each, and spread that between today and tomorrow. Yeah, could probably do that.
Have some paper left over.
Have some stuff left over, yeah. It also doesn't bring out the possibility that once we get there, we may have an opportunity to do as such and create at least one more. Perhaps. I'm not 100% sure yet because we don't know what we're going into. Why? Do you have an idea?
Who are you talking to?
Raven's Edge.
Raven's Edge.
Raven's Edge. You asked something I could make. Why?
No,
Do you have an idea?
no, that was me. Like we went out of character, but yeah, no. So you're responding to him now. He's like, I was just wanting to understand what your capabilities are and how many you need for tomorrow. I mean, not tomorrow, for the mission.
Yeah. I mean, they. Yeah, I think defensive things would be probably the smartest. Yeah, I can see what I can come up with.
While you guys are role playing this, do you, Sindri? Do you? I mean, I guess there's some time that you could role play at a different time, but so Grimbane asks, then of course he says, of course it shows the location that you'll be transporting to in a map. There are, in this canyon, there are some small caves as well as one large main cave, but we're pretty confident that the main cave, the large main cave, isn't being used by the army except for like it shouldn't be a concern. Not really gonna be part of the mission necessarily.
Excellent.
And then he shows you the map, the dossier on the other team members. You guys caught up with Lee Talon level-wise, and surpassed Brian Steele by a level.
Damn right. Fuck that guy.
But LeVar Rockmaster, it shows pictures of all of them. And LeVar Rockmaster, she looks like some drugged up backstage reject from a rage metal concert. And so it's she's playing into the whole, even though she's an earth summoner, which is why she's called the Rock Master. She's playing into that as a play on words, being the Rock Master. Yeah, exactly. And then Eldon Gordon, like his picture looks like, a human in special forces gear. So.
Cool. Do we want to see if these guys would like to meet up for some barbecue before we go out on our mission?
Yeah. Reach out to Lee.
All right.
Correctly.
So you send him a T-mail, and not long after that, well, first off, I guess before we get to that, Bjorn Bane says, "Do you want me to confirm you all for the mission?"
Yeah.
Oh,
all right.
Yeah.
He puts you all in and says, "You're good to go." And then you would have asked him that, or you would have done not long after you send the T-mail to Lee, he gets back with you to T-mail and says, yeah, I'll talk to my team and see if we can set something up. I'll get back with you."
Excellent.
And you're kind of surprised, you end up going home, and it's actually like a couple hours later before he gets back to you again. And he says, yeah, we can, he's like, we can meet up tomorrow, name a time and place. You said something about barbecue. You want to meet at Malden's Pit, I take it? And then he says, not all of my team is going to make it, but I'll definitely be there.
Excellent.
I would respond back with okay, sounds good. Don't forget, we were told we all need to meet before the mission. ...
Right, and he responds back after another long 20-minute pause and says, yeah, the other team members have stuff going on, but so they, the ones that are going to make it are going to make it. The ones that aren't going to make it will be happy to have a debrief meeting with us on the day of, right before the mission. Sorry for the complications. Some of these guys have big egos, you know what I mean?
Big egos and little dicks, from what I hear.
Thyra says, no, just kidding. Because we're not talking on the phone, we're messaging back and forth. Yeah. Okay. Fine by me.
You're so lucky I'm not the one texting right now.
We'll see you in a bit.
What's up, monkey?
See you at dinner time at Bolden's Pit tomorrow.
Right. All right. And if you want, if they're so, it's tomorrow now, and before the meeting arrives with the other team.
Sindri, He's looking at you, I can tell.
I can't because he's just looking that way.
From my perspective, it looks like you're staring at Druid, just because she's just at that right eye line angle.
So this is
Context
staring at
clues.
Druid.
Yeah.
This is staring at Fate, which probably isn't much different than staring at Druid, right? Because
Actually, no.
You see, looking at Faye, it looks like you're looking at me.
So what's funny is that as we look, when you say you look at me, you actually look towards me and how I'm sitting in the room, and then you actually technically look towards Druid because how we're split. If you were to look down towards Philip,
Down towards
where's
Philip?
Yeah, Philip's here. If you look down towards Philip,
Yeah.
now you're looking at PT. Now you're staring at PT.
Oh, I see what you're meaning.
Sure, that's
Yeah, because of. Oh, okay, right. I'm looking at the Discord instead of the other
You're
thing.
there for me.
Right, all right.
Stormy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna look
Yeah.
down. Okay, this time I'm looking at the different scene, which is the same scene that the folks are seeing. Well, no, actually, I guess sort of. Yeah, I'm looking down at Sindri now. Does it look like I'm looking at Sindri?
Yes.
Yeah, better.
Now I'm looking at Druid,
There we go.
and now I'm looking at Fate.
Yep. There we go.
That's funny. All right, so.
Sindri, whatever it is that you're doing.
So he bugs out saying he has errands to run that day, and
Alone?
Yep. I've just got something that I need to go do. Don't worry about it. All will
You don't
become
have my-
clear.
Oh no.
You don't need to be worried. I'm not going to cause any trouble.
Are you sure
and,
that's
and,
Sindri?
and as soon as he says that, isn't gonna cause any trouble. Milo goes.
Yet. Milo, I'm not. I'm just going to do some things.
You get the sense that Milo just said, "Not right now."
Well, I mean, Shay's like trying to translate, and she looks at Sindri as he's leaving, and she just smiles. She doesn't say a word.
Sindri winks and goes on his merry way.
All right, and then I guess I don't know.
This.
An hour later, doesn't take long.
Yeah.
Sindri comes back.
So, there was something I needed to do, and given the mission that we've just accepted, I think it was probably a wise idea I plan to do this. Merrik, here.
Yeah.
And he throws you over the vest of resistance.
Even Sindri's the acts of service kind of person.
Thank
I
you.
miss I had money left and he wanted a thing, it's fine.
I appreciate that. Merrik is just like shutting down because he doesn't know what to do. Like, thank you. In exchange, and I hand you 2 scrolls of blur.
Merrik, it's okay. The only reason I didn't just pay for it when we were in the shop before is because I was saving money in case there was a nice staff. We're gonna get paid a decent amount from this, so done.
And you got a free staff out of it.
Exactly, which I've definitely not forgotten that I got.
Totally.
You don't really have a. Actually, I guess that next day you would have time to make the modifications you want, if you want, while he's working on scrolls. So. You don't have to. You can wait till the mission's over. It's up to you.
I'll wait for the mission to be over because last time we did it, was both me and Merrik doing it. So
Okay.
I obviously don't want to
All
take
right.
his time
That's
away
true.
from making the scrolls.
Okay. Fair enough.
Real quick.
Yeah.
As a point of bookkeeping, so we spent 100,000. So does that mean we just dropped 25K each collectively as a whole, Because otherwise, I'm happy to have dumped in the 50K for.
Then 50K too, because I have a bunch of money. People keep buying stuff for me, so I have a bunch of money.
Yeah, I just want to make sure so I
was
can
gonna
keep track
say-
of how much I have.
I didn't put in for that lot,
Yeah,
so I could go get the vest.
yeah.
Have you
Okay,
guys?
so I'll drop-
How much have you guys
That's fine.
saved up toward your debt?
So
Somebody
I
else
was
is paying
missing. Yeah, I was missing some of the payments, but the last payments we've made is 55K from the last 2 missions. But we had missions previous to that I would have to watch the VOD to get back to because I didn't have notes on that one.
Surely one of you
Am
is
I-
keeping track of that. That's your debt.
That's why I went back to it. I was like, I'll write it down.
Yeah.
But
It's somewhere in my
It's
notes.
in those notes. News.
So
Okay.
it's in there. I've just got the last 2.
All right. I'll trust that you've recorded every single one of them, right, Druid?
The thing
we've
is,
only
even
been on
if we've
4
already
missions.
deducted it out of our pay.
The last mission you did was was your 5th mission.
Oh, is there a 5th mission?
Yes.
So there's 3 missions worth that we've got somewhere else.
'Cause I thought we were putting like 100K towards our debt, and then
So the
splitting
last
whatever was
2,
left.
what we've done is split it between 5 people. So
Yeah, I
4,
think
the 4
first
of us and
ones
then
that we
1 to
did-
the debt. The first couple we did chuck like a good couple.
I think we did. We definitely did two rounds of like dump in like 100K. We took the lower sum of the bit, and the last few we've been splitting it as if the debt is a 5th party member.
Yeah.
Because everything costs way more here, and we didn't realize that at first, just how expensive things are here. So we had to reallocate how we do that, essentially.
So what was our original debt to start with?
1.2 million.
4.2?
No, 1.2.
Oh, 1.2?
1.2. And the last 2 missions we've paid off a total of 55K.
A total from the 2 missions?
Yes.
Okay.
So before that, I don't have.
Yeah, so I guess we may be missing just 1, which we can find.
I know it was over 100,000 because I remember we paid a massive chunk of it in one of the payments.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
my note where it says Brant Steel sponsored by the Omega Corps, and I have above it says "fuck this guy."
In the notes we just took for who's on the other team, I just put reject in brackets to remind me who he is. I also made a note on somebody else as a prediction for the future, so remind me of that if you remember.
A what?
A prediction of something that's going to happen.
Ooh.
If I remember correctly, the mission that Avery came on with us, we ended up not putting anything towards debt because it was 5 people that we were splitting between.
Oh, probably.
Yeah,
Okay.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because her fee was
Was 70%.
Oh, it was a chunk.
it was a big chunk
Yeah.
of what we would have.
Yeah.
So I
So-
think that was the only mission we didn't put anything towards debt.
I think you're right about that.
Yeah.
So if you had
Well,
to
yeah,
like
for what it's
nail it
worth, I've
down,
actually
how
started
much have you paid
watching
towards the
from
debt?
the beginning.
255,000 credits.
So you're down to 945,000.
Yep.
And then the vest was +2 to all saving throws. Okay.
Yes.
Jesus. That makes your intelligence saving throw 10.
Yeah.
And being a gnome, I get advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saves.
All right, so the evening comes around for you guys to meet up, and you meet in you reserve a back room in Malden's pit, and when they show, it's only Lee and this tall, skinny elf chick in a rocker outfit. They introduce as Lavara. Bryant didn't show, which doesn't surprise you necessarily. And Eldon Gordon didn't show. He said, but Lee's like, he seems really enthusiastic. It's been a while. I've seen you guys making inroads in the jungle out there. You guys are doing good. Good work.
Yeah, good to
Hi,
see you
Mr.
still
T.
vertical.
Echo immediately flies over to him and like perches on his shoulder and is like,
Gotcha. Echo finds us that there's a strange smell that he's not happy with when he's on him, and he likes being near him, but because he's your buddy and everything from before, but the smell kind of puts him off, and so he comes back to you, and he's not sure. You feel it. You feel his emotions. You're not sure what he's what it is that's bugging him, but. It's not like he's upset or anything or he did anything. And, like he was very friendly with him like before and everything. But yeah.
It smells weird.
Yeah. Maybe he ate something weird or maybe he doesn't.
Does he fucking smell like hot dog water?
Jesus Christ.
Hot dog water?
Yeah.
Is that a thing? What's going on? What am I missing?
No, it's just gross.
Yeah.
It's not really.
No, I was
gross
gonna
until
say
you
he
get up in
smells like it's a smell that he smells earthy to you guys, but you know how animals can pick up on scents that others can't. Even Milo finds him a little off-putting.
I extend my hand out to the Rock Master.
She's all like,
And Thyra.
she seems kind of like, hello, nice to meet you.
Oh, I imagine the Rock Master would have a firmer handshake.
I let my rock creature do the shaking, baby.
Oh, I'm gonna have a difficult time with this. Well, it's very good to see you, Lee.
Lee says, same to you all. And Nevada says, I heard it's good barbecue here. Is that right?
Yes.
Yes.
Good. I like barbecue chicken. Do they have okra?
Probably. If you read the menu.
I'm not shocked. Yeah, check the menu. Everything is excellent here. Thyra walks around this barbecue place like she owns it, by the way. I hope everybody's well aware of that.
We are.
Yeah, okay. I'm not surprised that Bryant Steele wasn't able to show his face here after the last time we saw him.
Lee says, yeah, he seemed to have some strange attitude about coming. I don't know.
I basically threatened to kill him.
So Lee's like, okay.
Yeah, clearly she hasn't changed much.
He explains that, this team one is kind of a hodgepodge team. We were all put together on special assignment from our sponsors. Apparently someone up on high wanted this particular team put together for this part of the mission. I feel lucky that you guys were the ones who got tapped for team two. I don't. From what I understand of the mission parameters, I guess we won't really be doing much fighting together like we did before. But it'll be nice having you guys getting a bird's eye view of us. So.
Unintended.
He does, and he winks when he says that. For those who don't know in chat, it's because their first mission.
Mr.
We use
T
his
joined
hawk.
us.
Yeah. Didn't he? Oh yeah, he didn't turn into a bird though. He turned into a Horse, I
Horse.
think.
Horse.
Yeah.
Technically, we rode him.
You rode him.
Yeah. The boys went out and rode Lee, and the girls stayed out in the forest.
Hey,
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
All right. Lavara's like, I heard you all are pretty good at what you do. Kind of new, but I look forward to at least getting to see you in action.
Likewise. Well, I haven't heard much about you. Just, I'm excited to see you in action.
Well, fair enough. I'm not part of the Megacorp's beta team yet, but they're scouting me.
Excellent. Good for you. We refuse every offer we get.
Ah, you prefer the life of the mercenary, I think.
We all have our own reasons.
Oh yeah, we all got those reasons, don't we? So you all sit down to some food and after a while, Lavara seems to kind of warm up to you guys. She seemed kind of off-putting at first, but you know, what's interesting is in the middle of a meal, she gets up and goes to the bathroom, and when she comes back, she's like a different person almost. She's like very happy and chill and like she's like, it's so good. This is gonna be a great mission. You guys are gonna get to meet some neat people. I'm so happy that we're gonna take this down. Those damn ogres don't know what's gonna hit them. I've read good things about you guys. I'm super impressed.
Lavara, please tell us about that Gordon? Tell us about that Gordon fellow you guys are gonna be.
Elden Gordon, damn, he's fine. He's also strong as hell. Like, from what I understand, he was like one of those Alpha Force Recon Special Forces kind of guys before he even awakened to his Realm Runner skills. So he was a force to be reckoned with straight from the start. And
Did you say horse to be reckoned with?
what was that?
So did you say horse to be reckoned with?
No, force.
Looks over at Lee.
Oh God. She's like, she laughs. I get that. Oh, I read about Lee's mission with you guys. Creative use of his capabilities. She winks and laughs. and she says, so back to your topic at hand, Eldon, yeah, he's a fine realm runner to be running with. Just saying, he's probably gonna carry our team a little bit. Sorry, Lee. But you know, he, from what I understand, he didn't make it tonight because he already had plans with some of his ex-special forces buddies, and you know, he wanted to extend his apologies.
Understood. I know men of war's mentalities with their brothers. I get it.
He has a question.
Okay.
Isn't she so cute? Isn't she so cute?
You be good to her, but yes.
Oh, I would never be
Shay's
anything but
questions.
sweet to her. In fact, you know, we can be best friends.
Maybe. Only if Milo approves. But Shay's question is, what is the special forces that everybody keeps referring to for this Mr. Gordon?
Yeah, your characters wouldn't know. So she says, well, so I take it you guys don't know about, like, you know, there's the Omega
She's from
Corp.
the boonies.
Oh, okay, she says, well, all right, I'll try and make it clear then. I keep going in and out of her accent, but here we go. She's like, well, special forces guys are like highly trained military soldier types, you know, the kind that are like bred for warfare, that kind of thing. They like do special missions. They're like one-man armies, but then when they work in small groups, they're like a whole army unto themselves. You know what I'm saying? They're the rock stars of the warfare world.
Jay looks over at Miss Thyra, confused.
Very specialized, trained military fighting force.
Oh.
She gets it now. She's so cute. I love the way that she just digs into that meat like it's the last meal she's gonna ever have.
Are you flirting with her?
I mean, she's rather cute, but so are you, milady Thyra. Look at those pretty golden eyes.
I don't take well to flirtation.
Duly noted.
Shae, do you have any more questions?
She says, not right now, and she's just eating food. Got no table manners.
None of us do. Thyra's like literally like perched up basically halfway on the table, just like reaching over, grabbing food off of other people's plates. Mostly Merrik's if he's sitting next to her.
Jay's talking with her mouth full.
So during the conversation in the food, she kind of whispers aside to Thyra. So since you're not into flirtations, how about your man meet over there, Merrik? What's his story?
I believe that he may have too much anxiety to be able to handle any sort of flirtations. If you test it and you make him uncomfortable, I will have no problem punching you in the face for my friend.
She's like looking back and, in her mind, like she didn't understand what you just said, and she's processing it. Yes, I said the P word.
It's been like what, 20 this whole session, this whole campaign so far? That's an exaggeration. I think you probably said it maybe.
Jay pipes in.
So Miss Rockstar, ma'am, we had a very, very bad encounter with somebody that was trying to flirt with everybody in our party, and yeah, the person almost ended up dead.
She's like,
But they got away.
hey, who might that be?
It was a demon. No, I forgot about that one. I was talking about the demon from one of our missions.
Oh, yes.
The one that was winking at everybody.
Oh, yes.
And gave
yes.
Shae the ick.
Is it music that worse of Brian than a demon?
Technically an incubus. Not exactly the same. Plus, yes.
Still a demon.
Yes. I realized I should have just agreed.
Give me that fucking vest back.
After just finished making the custom item and made sure it worked.
So yes, Miss Rockstar, please be very aware of trying to flirt with anybody in this party.
Well, you know, honestly, it's just me. It's just my nature. Don't take it personally. I like to be personable. It's all good and fun.
Yeah, I noticed that the flirtation came out as soon as you came out of the bathroom. I'm just curious if that weird attitude of yours came out with a shit or something.
I am so very sorry.
Lee tried to change the subject. So, about the mission, guys.
Yes, the mission.
Real quick, Lee, now, before we get to that, what have you actually been up to? Have you, and we can exit this position, but like, what have you been up to? Like, which missions have you been on? What share stories of what we've done, and kind of how we feel is road.
Right.
He done
So-
They wrote it up.
Yeah. He shares that he's only been on a couple of missions since they were, from the way he describes them, they were kind of easy mode. You kind of get the sense though that he's not telling you all the details. You know, he's keeping it real kind of low key and you know, under the radar or whatever, and just not super detailed of it. And Lavara ends up kind of bragging about some of the higher profile missions that she's been on to catch the attention of, you know, Mython Heatlock Holdings, the Infiltrators beta team. And, you know, they talk about how it's a difficult dance being a realm runner, because sometimes the missions you go on for one corporation are at odds with the mission you go on for a you know, another one. And you know, it's kind of a, yeah, you know, a little bit nerve-wracking. You never know what you know, with one little egg, you know, sometimes he says he feels like he's walking on eggshells, because he's afraid that you know, he's gonna say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing and ruin his career. And then Vara says, she's like, Vara says, you worry too much there, Lee. It's gonna be all right. You're doing just fine. You probably need to take some medium missions, so this is a good move for you, taking on this one. You can tell that she's now sort of in between the kind of asshole indifference to the overly glommed on. Kind of, she's middled out now. But she seems fairly reasonable and professional now.
Drugs is kind of the changes in behavior.
At a character, your character wouldn't know anything about drugs. Actually, I guess you would know something about some sort of like herbs and spices used in a certain way from your world, but it's not like it's a big thing. What did you say?
Berserkers exist on her world.
Yeah, of course.
So they definitely know about drugs.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. I mean, but yeah, I mean, it is still herbal and stuff. Yeah, I get you. All right, so never mind. You asked that question.
I'm sorry.
Just
I was lost in thought for a second. Can you repeat that?
I was just wondering if drugs would be a good cause for such changes of behavior so quickly.
Do you say that loud enough that everybody can hear it, or are you taking him aside? You're like whispering inside to him.
Bar whispering.
Right.
You know, when it's a
Gotcha.
noise.
Yeah.
Like you can catch it.
But you are, yeah, you're at least trying to be a little bit discreet.
Yes.
She's being a subtle theory.
Right.
Is that a fair?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's how drugs work. It's supposed to work quickly.
Yeah.
Often the really potent ones work really fast.
I've never been into them, but it makes me anxious.
I haven't either, but I understand the experience. Magic is kind of no kind of way.
That's why I would be really disappointed to do necromancy.
Oh yeah, no, that's that kind of drug.
Exactly.
I don't do that kind of drug.
I don't need to worry. That man put romance in neckage and pride.
You know,
Thyra laughs.
no, just pulls out his book and just writes that shit down.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
And Lavar is like, I like him. He's probably the one I should have been flirting with the whole night. She says.
About Sindri.
Yeah.
Yeah, just wait till he shows you this peg leg.
She says, "Oh, really? Of course, I wouldn't mind seeing something like that. Did you pick it up from the pirates on one of your missions?"
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, yeah. Maybe I just don't like the concept of flirting in general.
Yeah. Oh, I can understand that.
Feels abrasive and
You strike me as the type of woman who just walks over with a club and takes what they want. I think they refer to it as caveman style. I've read that somewhere.
I wish I could do that, but I'm not big and strong like Thyra.
Thank God.
Miss Thyra is very well known at Jim's gym.
I've been to that place. I don't make it this far south that often, but it's a good gym. I like the Realm Runner facility.
yeah. It's a great place. Quite enjoyed myself. Got my ass beat there a few times.
Naboo, one sec.
And this is when Sindri just wanders off, like
Yeah.
just like wanders
He's looking
off somewhere.
for banana pudding. I know BT would never, but maybe Sindri might.
I'm just gonna say right now, because BT's not here. My mother, who was on TikTok, sent me a video of a 3D printed banana, but it's the collapsible like swords. So it's a banana opens up and it's like a katana, and then I was like, my mom gets the joke now. I saw it and I was like, that's for BT.
Your banana friend, like you're
The banana man.
the banana man.
He's seen the painting, right? Yes, mother.
Yes.
I asked you for it. Anyway, so.
Terrarium's tied too, by the way.
Oh.
So you guys end up having an interesting, if awkward, conversation. You come away, pretty much the same feelings with Lee you had before, for the most part, and other than the weird smell, and Lavara, you don't hate her as much as when you first met her, and you think that she seemed from talking to her, she comes across as very capable of what she does, and so
Yeah.
in fact, Merrik thinks that at some point in time he after the flirtation is gone because of whatever has worn off, he chats with her seriously, and she says, they exchange contact details just because in the future she'd be glad to potentially share some wizardly knowledge in the form of spells that
Absolutely.
you don't have in your repertoire, and vice versa. Basically, she's like, we could trade a few spells, and I could tell you what it's like to be an earth-focused summoner.
And I can, I'm more than happy to show you how to, teach you how to silently cast.
Right on.
Referencing subtle spell.
Right. That's a unique ability. She says, I've only seen a couple of other people with that capability but those were on alpha teams. You gotta show a path for you, probably. You decide you ever want to make one of those teams.
Don't show her your stone skin, for fuck's sake.
In the end, you guys part ways, and she tells you guys good luck on the mission. Well, you guys decide, are we going to go tomorrow? She says there's no reason. Their team doesn't think there's any reason. Lee and her both agree that the other guys are fine with going tomorrow instead of waiting another day. If you guys are good for it.
Excellent.
And
Yeah.
she.
As long as I can make a total of 6 scrolls, I don't care.
Okay.
So.
Yes, you will have. I mean, because we'll say that you used 6 hours of your time in the evening the night before, and 6 hours earlier in the day. You've already made them. So.
Excellent. We will then. Yeah.
So then, and she, when you all leave, it says he's grateful to be doing this with you guys again, even if it's just sort of indirectly. He looks forward to rendezvousing with you guys down in the valley bottom, or at the safe house, however it shakes down. And then she tells you guys good luck on the mission tomorrow. And that's it. You guys. Yeah.
Before they leave, actually, guys, do you think it would be useful if they had the other sending stone for emergency? Either one of us could use it.
Probably not a bad shout.
Yeah.
Just a thought. Given how far we may be, though we can only be used once a day, but as a
Something's
an
coming
SOS.
your way.
Yeah, an SOS if it were.
Lee says, that's a great idea. If it's cool with you, LeVar, I'll hold on to it. And she says, I would have recommended you hold on to it since you already know these folks.
Yeah, and I'll hand him over the other sending stone.
He thanks you and says, I'll be sure to return this to you once I went into her accent. I'll be sure to return this to you once mission ends.
Absolutely.
And I promise I'll be on better behavior tomorrow when I meet the other two from your team.
LeVar says, don't you worry about it, dear. You be you. I respect the hell out of that.
They can get my. I will definitely just do my best to keep my mouth shut.
She's like, sometimes it's best to be silent. I get it.
I don't like Brent. Bryant.
Yeah, he comes off a little slimy for my taste, but his bona fides for his particular part of this mission viable. At least that's what the higher ups tell me.
As long as he keeps his bona fide away from Thyra, he'll probably live.
And Shae.
That one too.
If he even looks at her, I swear to God.
Milo would probably do something first.
I'll back him up.
Alrighty. Well, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to describe to you up to the point where you're on the mission, and then next week we'll literally start where you're there. Okay. As usual, you guys are well, not as usual. This time, they send a transport van to pick you up and take you to another facility you've never been to before. This one's in the warehouse district, and it seems to be in a secret underground area of a warehouse. Apparently, it's because it's a joint mission. This is sort of a neutral ground area where the folks meet, and you get a sense that the two handlers, the one from each Omega Corp, are like not too thrilled to be there working with each other, but they're there's almost this kind of sense of, you think it's sort of a show that they're putting on they're putting on a show to not like each other, but you also get the sense that they're professionals in their particular positions that respect each other, and that if the things were different, they'd be glad to work together. But they get you guys all settled up. You've got finally meet the other two. Well, you'd already met Bryant. you finally meet Eldon, and yeah, sure enough, he's got that that high and tight haircut, and he's got one of those those stoic beards nowadays that a lot of ex-military mercenary, yeah, kind of like that, only even more like, the way it's, I forget who that one YouTuber is who's a scientist, but he's also into physical, I don't know, it's got this kind of
Andrew Huberman?
Yeah, I think
No.
that's it. Yeah, it's got that real, that jawline. That's really. This guy looks like that guy a lot. And like just super burly and stocky, and you can just imagine it. This time he's actually wearing full plate armor, and he's got a long sword, and he's not wearing his helmet though. He's got it hanging off of his hip. And you get the sense if you saw him in that same outfit that he was wearing in his photograph, he'd be that guy just kind of resting his arms on his front pack and his weapon as it hangs down like this, and there's just that kind of, he's got this kind of grimace, this stoic grimace, and he looks at you all and says, "That's the team that's taken on the Ogre Warlord."
Correct.
Interesting. You look kind of hodgepodge, but your resume says otherwise. I like that.
Your team looks a little hodgepodge as well.
You got that right. But I'm sure I'll keep them alive.
I heard you're going to be carrying your team.
I usually do. He seems
So
kind of
what you
like
like, then?
even more arrogant than you would expect him to be.
It wasn't robot for you too.
Yeah.
Yep. All the cans of frills for me.
It should clear up
Everything
here in a
frozen.
sec. It's kind of perfect timing, but
This was the same thing with the
stream together.
This is, no. This was what happened when we originally used Discord. It was after like 4 hours.
Oh, I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
dude,
Those
this-
on the way out.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, we'll quickly describe then, so at least you guys will get the audio.
It looks like it cleared up.
It did clear it. Okay, cool. We're getting to that anyway. So they meet with you. There's that kind of like arrogance, but also that professional kind of, they expect you to do your mission because their mission kind of hinges on it, and vice versa. Like if they fail at their mission, then you're going to have to come down and mop up the mess, and vice versa. If you fail, they're going to have to go up and mop up the mess. And oh, by the way, I didn't want to make it clear that the distance between you guys is pretty significant. You will still easily see them, and they'll be able to see you on the ridgeline too. But it's not going to be an easy thing to it's a pretty good distance, more than a football field. So
I mean,
probably twice a
for those of
football
us
field.
that could fly.
But fly doesn't necessarily, it still doesn't cover your flight speed is what, 50 feet?
I don't know, but I get up to an hour of flight.
No, I understand you get an
Using my
hour of
console.
flight. I'm just saying that you like the distance between where you guys are doing your two different missions, one at the top of the canyon, one at the bottom of the canyon. It's
It's not like we can get there in a round or two. Like it takes,
that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah,
It will take an effort to get there. Yeah, I get you. I get what you're saying.
it would take a couple of minutes to get
I'm
down,
rolling down your mountain.
even full out. All right, and that's it.
I didn't have to punch about it.
So do you guys, after you meet with them and meet with the handlers, and you go through the debrief, or not the debrief, the briefing, and all the stuff, they have it set up. They have two different teleporters set up, same kind of strange metal, and you guys now paying attention, look, and always find the little logo, the little Ouroboros logo, and you kind of give a nod to each other and transport to your mission area. You know that supposedly, actually, I'm going to amend something I said a little bit earlier. They're going to be transporting into one of the smaller caves that's near this group. So they're not going to necessarily be seen immediately, and they're going to be able to come out and assault when the timing is right. And their view should, they basically, you know, once you get into a fight, they should be able to see that as a signal to attack, and so that's the way it's going to go. Of course, on this map here, let me switch to the other scene here. Whoops. Yeah. On this map, we're only going to be able to see you guys' fight. It's that much of a distance that you're not going to see their fight at all. I mean, your characters will, but the players and the audience won't. But
Yeah.
and I'm not going to, go through the motions with them. We're going to only handle your fight. So
Yeah.
that's it. Thank you guys for coming back tonight. It's been great to be back. I missed this, and I missed you guys.
Yeah.
Let's see
Before
who
we
gets
go-
raided tonight.
Before we go,
Yes.
What do you want?
just so I don't forget to give these out to people.
Mm-hmm.
Sindri already got his 2 scrolls of blur.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Thyra is going to get 2 scrolls of Misty Step.
Nice.
And Shae is going to get 1 scroll of Wall of Fire and 1 scroll of Elemental Bane.
So I have to ask about the scrolls of Misty Step. The problem is that the Misty Step is meant to be used as a bonus action, right? But you can't use a scroll as a bonus action. You can only use a scroll as an action.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Just wanted to make it
Thyra
clear
has it.
that
Yeah, Thyra has Action Surge, and all the other things really require some type of concentration, which doesn't make sense for Thyra to have to really worry about.
Agreed.
It can either be I need to get the fuck out of here, or I need to get the fuck over there.
right. Makes sense. Okay, fair enough.
Or up there to come down here.
Yeah.
Like,
There's
yeah,
lots of
it's
options.
movement
I see your
for her.
point. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
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 And a lot of my stuff is like I have a lot of cool bonus action stuff that I can do that just can be like a filler round and
Yeah.
Okay. On that note,
Misty Step in Smite.
yeah. I hate to break her awesome number of viewers that Naomi has right now at 69, but it's her birthday stream, so
Yeah.
I definitely want to raid Naomi tonight.
absolutely.
Oh, hell yeah.
And guys, thank you so much, all of you folks out there, and all of the folks right here. I adore you all, my friends, and for doing this, raiding Naomi. Let me cue it up.
Wait, are you streaming tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay.
Alrighty. Cool. Starting it up. Gotta cue everybody in. Everybody on the bus. On the raid train. Get aboard. All aboard.
All aboard.
Peace out, bitches. Wrong way.
Good night.
Good night, everybody. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Bye. My name is Paul.